Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
It's showtime.
Hey, we're back. Wolfpack. Wednesdays. I see you 111, episode 111. Too sweet to my boys. Too sweet to the chat. It's good to be back. We survived. And hey, you guys are back to watch us. So that's always good to see. And we got some fun stuff to talk about tonight, as always. We're going to shoot the shit with each other, with you guys. And I did this poll, guys. And people are still voting, but I asked the chat if they have any figures in their collection that they hate. 70% said no. So I'm wondering if maybe we have too many figures where, you know, like maybe some other people don't have as many figures, so they really just buy the ones they love, and like people like us that just buy, like we have a problem.
So it's conclusive. We have a problem. Okay,
right.
Everybody's normal. We suck.
But
I should probably. It's
like, well, that's when you know maybe you buy too much. But the reason why I asked that is we're going to talk about some figures today. We want to go a little bit backwards with the T1000. So hopefully you guys haven't gotten too sick of that figure already. And then obviously the Joker and Wednesday Tease, which is really out of left field, but interesting. So we're also going to discuss our top 5 most hated figures in our collection. Everybody always talks about their top 5 that they love. We're actually going to talk about the ones that are pains in our asses and why. And it doesn't mean they're like a ugly figure or terrible figure, but there's just something about it that we can't stand. So maybe it's how it poses, maybe it's how something functions on it, maybe it's just how it looks. So I'm excited to talk about that with you guys and you in the chat. But first, I got to say hi to Brick Artemis, as always. DLO The Collector, as always. It's good to be back. I would say I've missed you guys, but, you know, we talk so much that we don't really miss a beat. So, nonetheless, how are you guys doing this week?
Doing good.
I see some boxes in your backgrounds. I see a Scarlet Witch, and I see a corner of a Han. Is that a Han Solo shipper?
Not a mystery box anymore.
So, I know we all say we have the best wives in the world. I know I say it especially, but she really came through. She got me Han Solo.
That's very
so,
nice.
If you're watching, honey, thank you.
Now that's a wife, honey, if you're watching.
I was going to say, if she's watching, either the best wife or the worst wife. I'm not sure. But
Daddy needed it.
That's a great gift, man. You got your Han Solo before me. Something that I am still on cloud 9 about, though, is that lady right back there. Is Harrison Dula. That figure is amazing.
Got a video not make your top 5 hated figures, right?
Oh, it did not. No. Okay. She's the real deal. So I know like that video hasn't done well on my channel. Doesn't have like a lot of traction. So I think people are really overlooking maybe that figure. So I would just tell you guys, like, don't overlook the peach, man. Hera she's the real deal. So Ahsoka also, Padawan Ahsoka looks great. Awesome figure. Brick, you got Scarlet Witch.
Dude, so amazing. Like I was worried about the rooted hair, and when you see it in person, okay, yeah, there's curls in the front, whatever. But like when you put them side by side with the other two that I have, the most recent ones before her, it's night and day. Like she looks so much better than them, just with the rooted. Like you don't even notice the curls when you're standing and looking at the figures. Like it's amazing. It looks really good.
Pretty soon you could do your own top 5 Scarlet Witch video.
Yeah. I just need to get 2 more. So,
so I mean, that all sounds really great. Like, we're getting some Ahsoka figures in. You got Han Solo. You got Scarlet Witch. You got Scarlet Witch as well, DLO. But anything else coming in this week?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So, with all the excitement that Graham and I have had about young Padawan Ahsoka, I couldn't wait any longer, we couldn't wait any longer. And as a collective group, with the exception of Brick, who doesn't collect, we both got Anakins. We both got the new Anakin, so that's inbound, possibly as soon as Friday. Which
I'm joking.
But we're not
joking. I love you, buddy. But yeah, the Anakin is potentially going to be here by Friday, so that is exciting. I'm just basically down at this point because, man of my word, ask me this every single time we talk about the Ahsoka line. Danny, you're going to get it. D-Lo, you're going to get it. Yeah, I got one more to go. I got Shin, and I already got the invoice for that, so I'm done.
Shin,
it's a great line. It's a great line.
That's a good line.
I'm hoping my Anakin doesn't come till Monday. That's just gonna maybe work out better for me because we got to sign for it. So that's kind of a bummer. I forgot about that. Brick, you said you don't have anything else coming in? At least nothing imminent.
No, nothing on the way.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well,
I mean,
that's
just
a great
gives me more
pickups, man.
time
Feral Predator came in recently, right, for you?
Feral Predator came in a little bit ago. I got Scarlet Witch, and just I mean, I'm waiting for figures to ship. Just nothing.
Yeah.
Sideshow stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my my Han Solo invoice. Should be from Underground Figures. Should be the 22nd. So yeah, I should have Anakin end of this week, early next week, and then Han Solo in a week or two as well. And I think that's all I have kind of on deck for me. But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. We've got this big wave of figures coming in, so it's going to be nice to maybe take a breath and maybe enjoy those figures for a little bit. Maybe work with your displays and stuff like that. I know a lot of people out there are getting hit too, so it'll be nice to also have a little bit of a break, but not too long, right? I feel like we haven't really gotten much Star Wars announcements for a while. That's been a minute.
Has been quite a minute there. At least nothing stands out.
Yeah,
there's something there, but yeah, it's been a lot of Marvel, a lot of DC, a lot of interesting DC stuff, which is actually on the docket today as well too. So, Hot Toys is branching out, and they're giving us a little breather from Star Wars for now, which is interesting because we got some big anniversaries coming up soon.
Yeah.
So I'll be curious to see how long of a break we're going to be taking.
Yeah, and even if we're not interested in some of these figures, I think it's a nice breath of fresh air to be able to talk about, Wednesday and some of these other things that are coming out. Like, never in a million years thought they would do a Wednesday character, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Maybe while we're talking, we'll get a drop tonight. Maybe it'll be Wednesday, or maybe something we'll release.
Maybe Wolverine.
I was gonna say people are
maybe a Star Wars
clamoring for Wolverine.
They're coming out for Wolverine.
Man. But we're going to say hi to everybody in the chat. So make sure you like this video. Say hi to us in the chat as well. So we know you're watching, and so we know you're hanging out with us, and appreciate you guys always being active each and every week. So I'm going to close this poll. We got 71% that said no. So we might be in the minority tonight, guys, when we're talking about
it's clear now.
Figures that we hate. But I will say, I really only have 2 or 3 that I kind of despise, and then the other ones I just kind of put on there because they're kind of blah. So take that for what it's worth. And I think you guys kind of struggled. DLO, you were pretty quick, but Brick, I know you struggled to
Had a
kind
lot of time to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. To be fair, I don't hate any of them, but like, they're at the bottom of my list.
Right.
Like,
Hate
if I were
is-
to get rid of 5 figures, they would be very much the first to go.
It's a little, yeah, it's a little clickbaity, but it's it's the figures that probably would go first. So yeah,
I do hate one of them.
Right. All right.
Can't wait.
Can't wait, baby. I'm wondering if the chat will know, like, will guess any of the ones that we have too. Like, have we talked about a figure that maybe they're just like, yeah, I already know he hates that one. Oh, that'd be interesting too. We'll see. But first, we got Valkyrie Magnus, channel member. Good evening, Graham, Brick, Dilo. Let's have a fun stream tonight. Good to see Valkyrie in here each and every week. We got Darth Kibbles stopping by, another channel member. Good evening, everyone. Too sweet. Looking forward to a good stream. Last week just felt empty. Appreciate that. Brick and I were making moves in Dynasty Fantasy Football. Trades were flying, drinks were flowing, cigars were lit, and it was a really good time. D'Lo was supposed to have been there, but nonetheless, it was not
He would have been
meant to
stuck
be
here,
this
though,
year.
with the floods.
I did go to Legoland though, which was pretty fun.
It's a fun time.
Pretty fun.
Pretty fun.
We got Jables. What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. Good to see that guy back in the community. We got Doc Bat. Good evening, everyone. Hello. 6 ago, Mando. Good evening to you. We got Johnny Chronicles, another channel member. Evening, Wolfpackers. Finally got Han Solo in yesterday. Yeah, I'm excited. Have you opened yours, D'Lo? Or is yours still
My
sealed?
Han Solo?
Yeah.
This Han Solo?
Yeah, that one.
Still sealed. Still sealed.
What about, did you get your Ahsoka?
Got them both today, actually.
You didn't open that one either?
Sealed. I just got home, man. Okay. Not all of us live on Central Time where we have all day long to play with our toys.
Which one would you prefer to open first?
Probably Ahsoka. I'm not gonna lie.
If we have time, who knows? Maybe he'd be up for a little unboxing. We'll see.
Okay. We can do that.
We'll see.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
We got Brad Cormack. Evening, everyone. Am I choppy on your guys' end, or is it just you guys on mine?
You're a little blurry.
A little choppy.
Great. You can hear me all okay?
I hear you fine.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just keep going then.
You'll
We got
clear it.
Curtis Booth, channel member, friend of the show. Hey, Jedi and everyone. How's everyone doing? It's great to be back in the Wolfpack this week. Good to have you here, sir. Tighter FL. Hello. What's up, everyone? Feels like forever since we've done a Wolfpack stream. Kind of does. And my internet feels like it's been forever, too. But hopefully...
You remind me of my grandfather's old television where I had to stand in a corner with an antenna in my hand so I can get good reception to watch the ball game.
Well, we had so
Saying.
many storms this weekend. We actually made like national news, and internet's been in and out. So who knows? Maybe they're still dealing with some of that BS. I don't know. But Universal Key. Good evening, and too sweet. We got Brandon Mosley. What's up, dude? Thank you for being here. We got Canvas X Collectibles. I know this guy. Yo. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Fig Poser. What up, though? Hello. We got Kevin. What's up? Yeah, it's been a tidal wave of releases this past month. Hopefully, we'll get a break for a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, the collecting community was lost for a week, but we're back on track. Hell yeah. We got Striker 47. Too sweet. Going to see Nobody 2 tomorrow. Looking forward to that Wednesday
Nice.
figure. My niece and I want one. I'm curious as to how the license goes for kid figures. I wonder if it means anything that she's an adult playing a kid, though. I wonder if that matters.
Yeah.
That's a teenager, right? She's in a prep school. They all look like teenagers to me.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
same with Spider-Man, Peter Parker, if you think about it.
Yeah, touche.
Let's see here. We got Stacy. Good evening, Wolfpack and fellow collectors. Hello. I only try to collect 10 out of 10 figures from now on. I think that's what a lot of people do because they're maybe not buying as many figures as we do, which is perfectly fine. But sometimes,
Probably better.
yes, sometimes we slip up and just buy to buy.
Yeah.
Or maybe we think it's better than it
But
really is. You know,
But
and
see,
you're just-
Danny kind of was that guy beforehand. Like he was buying left and right, and I think he's just, being smart.
That's
being
right.
smart.
Smart. We got Wayne Timothy. Good evening, folks, and fellow plastic crackheads. Hello. To be fair, I put hate, but I don't really hate any of my figures. If anything, some have become bored and outdated. And yeah, that's kind of what we're going for too here.
Yeah.
Kevin says, "Hey, I have that same Star Wars shirt. Yeah, my wife got this for me. See, my wife gets me gifts too. DLO.
Wow. Did you
Very
get John
cool.
Solo though? I don't know.
We got the Ben Thomas show. Hey everyone, missed you guys. Missed you too, Ben. Hope you're feeling better. I think he was out for the count this weekend too.
Ooh.
So hopefully you're feeling better. We got Jose Plus. What's up, everyone? Hello, Jose. We're doing a 1-6 fantasy football league, and I'm excited to do that. Jose is going to be in the league with us, doing it with a bunch of content creators. But we need 2 more serious players. So if anybody out there is serious, maybe it's a possibility, you could jump in. I can let you know the deets.
Just be ready to lose.
That's right.
'Cause game on.
Game on. We got Sin, the gigantic venom is my recent regret.
Oh, come on,
Mm.
Sin. I thought we were friends. I was all for it. What you were saying later on about Star
Hey,
Wars.
he's entitled to his opinion.
He is.
As
He's
you are. I'm
entitled.
sure
Yes,
your
I am. And I'm
list
sure
will
I'm
be
gonna say
interesting
some
later.
figures that people are loving. And they're gonna be pissed.
Yes.
Nah, I'm just messing with you, Sin.
We got one Adam 12, channel member. Hello, Wolfpack. Hope all's well. Hey, too sweet to Adam. Love that guy. Yeah, I fell out of love. That happens. Happens to me as well.
Yeah.
Chris Santos, what up, Jedi Knights? DLO and Brick, how's it going? It's going good. Going good. Good to be back. Valkyrie says, I love Hera also. She's an awesome figure. The Rebels are probably my next pickup. They look great. Dying to watch your Hera video. Just want to open mine first. LOL, got them 2 days ago. Open that sucker up.
I can't wait. I'll let you talk.
Customizing my 6 Feet Lane Studios Riddler to the best of my abilities to make it 10 out of 10. That figure's awesome as it is, but I'm curious to see what you're going to do with that. We got X-Man Supreme Wanda. He sees it. Nothing gets past him.
Yeah.
What's going on, my friend? Let's see. Oh, he's opening it. We got 12-inch Moose Dream. Hello, community of collectors. I bought an Attack of the Clones C-3PO for less than 200 shipped. Good deal, man. Good find. Oh, let's see. We got bolts in the house. Too sweet, my friend. Thank you for being here. We don't need any more Star Wars announcements. You sound like Jazzy. We got Field of Burn. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, my friend? Hope you're having a good week. We got the Hoffness Monster. Too sweet. Still waiting on my module case from last January. I hope that gets in soon, man. It's life-changing. So I know they got some changes going on. Things should speed up. Hopefully that happens very soon. There you go. Brick, without any spoilers, who watched Alien Earth? It's badass.
Oh yeah, saw the first episode. I haven't seen
Watching
the
that
second one yet.
tomorrow.
That show started off hot. It's good.
What platform's that on?
Your favorite.
Hulu.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Dude, just spend $2 more on Disney Plus.
It's
you know,
They're shutting it
$2
down.
more, bro.
we're shutting it down.
yeah,
just
like
merging it all
not
together.
today.
I paid for the year, so I don't even know how that would work.
Oh, okay.
We got Clinton Martin in the house. What's going on, man?
Is my box
Collection.
too loud?
No,
Okay, just want to make sure. I want to be
just really
distracted.
getting thrown off by the internet connectivity. We got Collection Obsession, channel member. Too sweet. Hello, hello. Ooh, Bolt says my 1.0 Hellboy is tough to love. Oh, speaking of Jazzy, there he is. What's up, ladies? What's up, Jazzy?
Real quick, are any of you getting
yeah.
Han Solo?
Yep.
Are you guys on the fence? Anybody not gonna get Han Solo?
I'm getting him.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I was just gonna say, get him.
Yeah.
Holy
happy?
smokes. Dude, this is the best Harrison Ford likeness I've ever seen.
Oh boy.
I mean, oh my gosh. Look at this man.
Damn.
Hold me, Papa.
Are you kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me right now? Come on.
Come on now.
Get me a young Indy ASAP. What are we doing?
I actually saw somebody put that head sculpt on the Indy. It didn't look right, but
Mm,
it was a good attempt. Clinton says, "What's the buy-in and what's the consequences for being last?" Well, we're still
$250.
kicking around buy-in of, and we maybe want to just do like $25, but I was thinking Dynasty.
Oh,
We'll
Dynasty
see.
will
love
not
your
work.
Dynasty. Just love your Dynasty.
Dynasty's
I don't know.
amazing.
I don't know if the 1/6 collectors are committed.
Hardcore enough.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work for
Yeah.
1/6.
No, I don't think there's any consequences for last place though. We got OG fan when Star
Give me
Wars
your
from
figure.
Star Wars.
There.
Hello, everyone.
Consequence.
We got Tim Harvey, been collecting for over 25 years. Absolutely can't stand some of the very early Sideshow monster figures. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We got my friend Paul off the wall. Love me some fantasy football. I'm looking for one more league. What's the dollar amount? Yeah, nothing too crazy. Like just probably like 20, $25 if you want to be in a league with us. Hawk Wars Toys, Jose Plus, Optical 20, 1/6 Fix, bunch of other guys as well. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Just need some people that actually care, though. But you guys can hit me up on IG if you want to be considered. What's that, Dilo?
No, you just said like, I just need somebody to care. And then I just looked in the camera and was like, do you care?
Do you care? We got Alexandre. Already got him. Good. Curtis is on the fence for Han.
No, you must get this.
We got SG Collectibles. What's going on, my friend? Han Solo's a must. I wish they added a smirk. I would pay extra for that. We got Ray himself, Uncle Ray, I should say. Hawk Wars Toys.
Mr.
What's
Ray.
up,
What's
What's up,
gentlemen?
Ray?
If you guys are looking for figures from the Ahsoka line or from maybe OT, Ray can hook you up. Go find him on the eBay store. Link in the description below. Yeah, he's got some good stuff. Eventually, Ray, if you got enough of them, I might get that Rex, but I gotta wait a few weeks.
And you'll get cool stickers like I have on
in
my
comic
mic.
books.
See
He's
that?
been sending me
Yeah.
some OT stuff from
There
the
you go.
comics, so I made sure I give him
Yeah.
props for that.
Just send me Amazing Spider-Man 300 next time. It'd be great.
Good to have Ray here, though. Hope you're doing well down there, man. We have survived up here, so we're doing good. We got Ryan Stadler. Evening, guys. Should be getting bloggers for Chewbacca soon. Is he due?
Reveal
I mean,
your source,
he is due.
Ryan.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's so many other things before Chewie, because Chewie, I think, just came into his window in July, if I'm not mistaken. So like, we're waiting on Wolverine. We got the Armory yet. This 2.0 Armory that's due.
T1000 was ahead of schedule though.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was in window, but it was like came before other figures that should have came out already.
Man, it's been radio silence on that Armory. Nobody's talking about that.
Man.
Dude, sorry. I almost had a mini heart attack. I couldn't find a trench coat. I was like, did they not give me a trench coat for this thing? Found it. It's underneath anybody.
Oh,
Ooh.
man.
It's like, what?
That would have sucked.
All right. Very nice.
Very nice.
We got Adric 23 celebrating 23 months as a channel member, one of the longest standing
Ooh.
channel members that I have. Appreciate that very much. Hello, everyone. Let's go. Thank you so much for.
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. That
you very fucking much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much.
And we're back.
And we're back.
Dude, this is clean.
Yeah, I'm making sure I didn't miss anybody here. But I think we are caught up. Oh, Bolt says rewards expiring. Another droid Eka or Padawan Ahsoka. Easy, DLO. Go ahead.
It's no brainer, bro. Quit the droid Eka, actually. No.
Dude, that Ahsoka figure, like when you see blogger pics of some of these figures, like, oh my gosh, like you could mistake that for a photo of the character themselves or the actor or actress themselves. But like this one, you look at the figure in person, and I swear it's like I'm looking at the young Padawan Ahsoka in the flesh. It's so crazy. Like they absolutely nailed everything about that figure. It's amazing.
I mean, I don't like it because I never got into Clone Wars, and I got into the very end. And by that point, everybody's like, "Oh, Ahsoka's amazing. She's the best character." Yada yada yada. I couldn't connect. I didn't watch it at that time. But like watching the Ahsoka show, watching like the live action version in that flashback, I was like, "Oh, okay." That dawned on me. Like, yeah, I can see why everybody thinks she's so cool. So it's nice to have something that I can actually have a connection to, because I bought the Clone Wars Ahsoka from season 6. I sold it, and I got a free one from Sideshow. It's still in my hallway, still sealed. But this one here is awesome.
I would like it if they would, because during the flashbacks, they kind of skipped in time too. So like you got that Clone Wars outfit. It'd be cool if they make that one too, but with the live action, with the 2 lightsabers and stuff like that. That would be pretty sweet too. I don't know if they will.
Imagine if in 10, 20 years she plays Ahsoka, like the adult version.
That would be pretty
like
neat.
This
actually
young version
did Clone
is like
Wars.
worth so much money.
Dude, why don't they just do Clone Wars live action? You don't.
I've been saying that for the longest time.
Anything like you just do it.
Yeah.
I'd watch the shit out of that. Like I couldn't get into kind of the treasure hunting of the Clone Wars, and even Rebels. Like it was just tough. Like it's kind of like, and Bad Batch has a little bit of that too, but I don't know. I was able to get through it with that, but dude, they're just a little tougher for me to watch.
I was thinking about like
animation. That's my problem.
Yeah,
I was thinking about where does like Star Wars go from here, right? Because like obviously Ahsoka is going as a thing, Mando is a thing, and then eventually we're gonna have to get caught back up to those like the new trilogy, like and all that garbage here. I was thinking about something radical the other day. Sorry, this is off topic over here, but since you guys bring it up, like this sounds like absolutely like wrong to say, but I'm gonna say it anyways here.
Oh no.
Do you think it's finally time after 50 years to reboot the original trilogy? I know it's blasphemy. But it's just like, what if we can get somebody to play these characters and we can forget all about the new trilogy and just keep going with them? I know, crazy thought. I was thinking about it on my car ride to work today.
No, that
would be a cool HBO series.
It's tough. Hey, listen, Potter's doing it, right? Hence your little hint there. I mean, 50 years is a long time. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I still think it holds up, but I mean, I get some of the like the lightsaber fights aren't as good, but like you see that one that deep fake Obi-Wan versus Vader on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like it's almost too bad that Lucas doesn't still have the rights, because he kept playing with the films and adding and taking stuff out. Like it would be kind of cool if they just put that in and that was like, canon for the movie and stuff. Like that I could do with, but like just minor tweaks. But
I think they should
love those movies.
I think they should redo the sequels and make the old ones not canon.
I mean, listen, if you think about it, like
that.
People want Sebastian Stan to play Luke Skywalker for years. I wouldn't mind him being Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like maybe like a couple generations now just really don't give a shit about Star Wars as much as we do, especially the OT.
Right.
That's because I think there's this like stigma about it that it's so old that it's not worth watching. Like
it's sacrilegious to do it, but I mean, it's worth the conversation at this point. 50 plus years. I mean, How many
I
Batmans?
think what they should do to make
How many
OT,
Supermans we've had? How many
to make
Spider-Mans?
OT, give OT that hype again. It would be cool if they did a like animated series or something based
I'm
around
not into
the OT
animated
time.
though.
I'm just saying.
like watching
I'm just
movies.
saying. Like, look what the animated series did for the prequels. Like, if they did something like that for the OT.
But that was more for kids though, man. When the animated series came out for Clone Wars, like I was already in high school. I wasn't watching that shit.
I know, but I'm just saying. Look what it did though. It brought the younger generation to watch the original. You know, the prequels.
Which is why I'm playing devil's advocate, and I know it should never be done, but we're just having a healthy conversation about it here. Don't shoot the messenger. I just had an idea, threw it out there. We don't like it, throw it right back. But my nose. I don't know, man. I just feel like it's like we're having like the OT is the greatest story of all Star Wars, in my humble opinion. And it's just like don't even argue me with that one there. It is the best story out of every trilogy. Sure.
I agree.
Well, you just went, so I don't know.
But it's because of Anakin and Darth Vader, not Luke.
That's not true. That's not true at all. 100%
true.
You guys,
the original trilogy is Luke's story.
Exactly. Thank you, Graham.
Oh no,
that's Luke has the
People
best.
People want to romanticize it being an Anakin story.
I'm not saying it's not Luke's story. I'm saying the Anakin story is better, in my humble opinion, which we all have apparently. And I think that Vader is one of the best villains of all time. You guys can all agree with that. And the lead up to Vader, his story is a million times better than Luke Skywalker. I'm not saying Luke Skywalker can't beat Anakin's ass. I'm just saying Anakin Skywalker's story in general is just a better story. Even
in Luke Skywalker's defense, though, Vader / Anakin had 6 movies to tell his story.
Oh yeah,
only have 6. So we haven't followed Luke after.
He was in the sequels.
We haven't followed him after Episode 6, though. So I mean, dude, look how everybody went batshit crazy when he showed up in the Mando Season 2 finale.
Yeah,
Luke is still the GOAT. I don't care what anybody wants to say.
They went with Anakin though.
What happened?
They did the same thing with Anakin and Ahsoka. Everyone went batshit crazy. I mean, it was
batshit crazy because they brought back Hayden Christensen.
All right,
next different story.
Let's do it.
If Mark Hamill got to do Episode 7, people lose their brains,
I'm not saying like Luke Skywalker isn't loved at all. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think the lead up to basically him turning into Darth Vader and becoming one of the greatest villains of all time. Right. And then the way that he still brought balance to the Force, like that whole story, and then having Luke Skywalker. I don't know. There's just something about
Anakin Skywalker is revisionist history. Okay. Before there was it was Darth. Darth was the greatest villain of all time. And then suddenly they wanted to do his backstory. And now people love Anakin, which nothing wrong with that. But Luke will forever be the GOAT.
Yeah.
He saved the galaxy twice. Bro.
Who's the GOAT?
Twice. He is the GOAT. Okay. Luke Skywalker is the undisputed GOAT, greatest of all time. I don't want to hear nothing otherwise here.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you ask the, I don't know. I feel like if you ask the majority, just like we always see, like prequels always win.
The younger generation.
If you ask people on this stream, OT will probably win. I mean, I'm not saying prequels are better than the OT. I'm just saying Anakin's story in general. You know what I mean? Like it's just more interesting to me.
I don't know, dude.
There's a dark side to it.
Stranded kid on a sandy planet, doesn't know he has powers. Suddenly some old guy picks him up and says, hey, you want a lightsaber?
It's really amazing how people really accepted the prequel.
Not the same. Anakin had tons more training, dude. What are you talking about, man?
Well, okay, yeah, but he was still on a sandy planet where older dude picked him up. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Sandy planet.
I hate sand.
Yeah, the original trilogy was Luke's story, and then they did the prequels to kind of.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Into Anakin and those movies were not well received at all. Like people were basically booing them in the theater, and Anakin, what's his name, Hayden Christensen was getting like torched.
But that happens a lot to movies. That even happened.
I still think his performance wasn't great. But I think since he's come back, he's done good. Yeah. But I think the nostalgia just gets burdened into people. And
But again, I'm talking about their story. I'm not talking about who's a better actor, and all of that. Anakin's story is goated, in my humble opinion.
Right now it's 50-50. I should just end it right there. Nobody wins. All right, let me get to the chat here. A couple things going on here. We got Canvas X Collectibles, Danny, becoming a YouTube member and joining the Padawans. Appreciate you, my friend. And you've been a channel member in the past. Thank you for re-upping and welcome back. We got Honest Hansel, another channel member. Too sweet. Go Pack, go. The only bad thing about young Ahsoka is that it makes season 7 Clone Wars
1000%
Ahsoka look
kibbles,
like
yeah.
hot garbage. I don't get it. What do you mean?
He's saying the original figure that came out for.
Oh
Clone
yeah.
Wars
Okay,
Ahsoka.
I thought we were talking. Yeah, yes, that's very true. Which that figure was one of the first one where they started doing like more of the rolling eyes, and I feel like they were buggy. Like they suffered from
Very buggy.
being some of the first like non-DX that were going rolling. So
like they were doing a weird hybrid of like animation slash
it didn't work.
It was an interpretation, but this is like you actually have a real person playing the character this time, and I think it looks amazing. Hell, I might open up both of them tonight. I'm already done with Han.
There you go.
Open both of them, hey.
Clone Wars is some of the best animated shows ever. I mean, they're great. It's hard. It's hard for us who kind of were a little too old maybe to start getting into it. Because I know a lot of people I talk to, they watched it when they were kids and now they love it. It's kind of like the prequels.
Yeah.
Like I watched it when I was a kid and now I love it. And
it's so bizarre. Like two generations at two different times watching the same movie have two totally different opinions on the prequels.
Yeah.
where the hell is Ezra? Dude, Hot Toys does not like finishing lines, so
I'm glad I didn't make that Ezra. That's not my Ezra. Season 2 Ezra, that's gonna be my Ezra.
Hashtag not my Ezra.
Not my Ezra.
we got Neil Rific in the house. Good evening, all. Good to have you here, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, no reboot of the OT. I'm with you.
Look, it was just a topic here, okay? No one's gonna
You don't think
reboot
we need to reboot it?
it. My thing is, I'm more concerned about like having to eventually get to Force Awakens and that terrible trilogy because there's
you'll
no
never
way
be able to-
past it.
Yeah, Jay Wells is right. You're just never going to be able to recapture just the charm and the charisma.
Yeah, and then there'll be a lot of hate on that. Like, why did you guys change this part? And yeah,
You get somebody hip and young to play Luke, not Bucky. Forget Bucky. Maybe he might be a little too old.
maybe
get Timothée
Chalamet.
Yep.
It's just scary though because
Get him at the end. Kids will watch
He'll
it.
start singing Wonka songs.
Sabrina Carpenter will be Princess Leia.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Zendaya will be
Chewie.
There'll be one or two Fortnite dances in between.
Tider says in 30 to 50 years it'll get redone. You know, that's kind of scary though because they are running out of ideas. So they do, you know, we've seen a lot of reboots and rehashes and stuff like that. So it is a little scary to think about.
yeah.
Dude, they're making obscure reboots like The Running Man. Like that's like a classic Arnold movie that not everybody loves.
Dude, I
They're
can't believe
rebooting
it.
that.
Remaking that. I can't believe it. I love
But
that
isn't there
movie.
also something in the contract when George Lucas sold it that Disney couldn't touch the OT? They couldn't do
That
it,
I
probably.
don't know. So if
Like
that
they,
is, then
they can't modify any of it, but I'm also thinking they can't redo it as well. If anybody knows, but I've heard, because you know how he was making adjustments, Disney cannot do that, and that's why there's been no changes since before he sold.
I don't know. That's totally true because I mean they did try to make Solo a thing. The Solo
Well, and
movie.
then-
But it's not a remake of A New Hope.
No,
or-
but assuming it was
Didn't-
successful,
but
they're going to
didn't-
carry on
and
the
that's
story
what
of
the
Solo
prequel-
with another actor.
That's his stuff too, though.
What's that, Rob?
Didn't they? I mean, you look at Rogue One. It's not a remake, but it's still like affecting the original.
Yeah, they just
trilogy.
can't
There's-
touch the actual movies he made.
Right, they can't like edit it or anything
Right.
like that. But could they reboot
I don't
it?
think so.
Plus, you can't give away the rights and then control the rights to the.
Yeah, Tider FL's
I don't
got to
know.
wait for Lucas to die, and then they'll figure out a way.
Dang.
Shouldn't laugh at that. It's terrible.
I shouldn't laugh at that. Valkyrie says Luke is still the GOAT.
No,
Luke showing up
he's a
in Mando
goat,
was
but
actually one of my
Anakin's
favorite
got a better
parts.
story.
And not everybody went crazy. Mostly you guys under 40. I'm 40. I'm a man. I'm 40.
He's in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Clinton says all Disney had to do was use Legends. Easy money.
Yeah. They could have. They should have, actually.
Ooh, this is interesting. There's no Luke without Anakin.
There you go.
That is how babies were made. So it's got to.
Anakin is Tom Brady.
Anakin
We got
didn't
Low
need a
Key
baby daddy.
Collector. What's going on, Calvin? Good evening. Hope all's well with y'all. Graham and Brick. Still bummed about Sunday. Definitely got to make that happen sooner than later. Yeah, we were supposed to meet up with Calvin and Hawk in Chicago, and we got torrential downpours. They called it the 1,000 year storm, right? 1 in 1,000 years.
Did you see that highway next to Menominee Falls is still shut down?
Still closed.
Dude,
Yeah. It's crazy.
this likeness is flipping insane, dude.
Yeah, it's awesome. You
good.
keeping jacket on?
What's that?
You have jacket on? You're gonna keep a jacket
Yeah,
on?
totally doing jacket. For sure, man. I got a
Calvin.
kit patch of this. Actually, while you guys talk, I'll bring that out just so you can see the difference. I actually made one years ago.
Yeah. Calvin, thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, we're really bummed that we didn't get to hang out. Hopefully we can figure something out in the near future. Man, Mother Nature. But yeah, hope you had fun at StatueCon. Maybe, Brick and I are maybe thinking about going back to that. So if
Yeah, I'd
anybody
love to go
wants
back.
to hit up Michigan next year, we might be up for that. We got OG Fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars with the $2 super chat. Wow, I was gonna cancel DLO, but good recover Mav. You were gonna cancel what? Han Solo?
Han Solo?
No way.
And then he saw how badass it
No
was.
way. That's
gave
blasphemy
you
as well.
$2.
OG Fan would never cancel an OT figure, but so I'm gonna pretend I didn't read that, but I'm still gonna thank you for the awesome super chat, my friend.
And by contributions to your PBS station from viewers like you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, dude.
I think you meant I was personally going to cancel, not actual Han Solo, because of my, reboot
Oh.
thing there. So
Oh, I get it now. He was
Totally
gonna cancel
yourself.
you. You were gonna be canceled.
How do you
Alright, so
not
peep
have that
this.
for a clip? The totally redeemed yourself from Dumb and Dumber.
that is a good clip you have
That's
now.
a good clip.
for
Let's
The
sure.
go.
whole movie. Oh man.
So look at this. This is my old Kip Ash.
Oh, that's
Had
nice.
for years. Let me see. Oh, can you see him?
Look at
This is
that.
my oak. This put together with like Hot Toys parts, Enter Bay parts.
Hot
Like
glue.
it's just, yeah, some hot glue. And then let me just move my mic real quick. I mean, come on, this or this?
Which one's the Hot Toys one? I can't tell.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Look at that. This has been in my display for years. And yeah.
The
Yeah.
only thing about the new one is just the face he's making. That's the only thing, but I'll get over it.
It honestly, it grows on you, man, because just he's so much older in this version of Han Solo that it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I will be annoyed if they do a Bestman Han and they do the same exact sculpt because he is much younger. Oh, I'm out of focus. There it is. Could have warned the brother. Damn.
Sorry.
But yeah, I hope they do another sculpt for Bestman whenever that happens. But dude, the hands on these things are not the normal sausage hands you get. These are actually pretty damn.
What about the fingernails?
pretty
Are they
fair.
purple?
A little bit, yeah. Like slight tint. I don't know if I like that though.
Why are they?
Yeah, I mean, now that you bring it up, I didn't know that was going to be.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
one of the, I guess you'd say, defects or shortcomings of the figure.
Jeez.
I mean, why is it purple?
I would say so.
Is your
It's
fingernails
turning
purple?
into Barney.
Mine aren't purple.
Oh, mine are like pink.
Turns a
Like a
pretty
pinkish, right?
Yeah.
Pretty pink.
It's like he let Leia paint his nails and he couldn't get the wash off.
I don't know, man.
I'm going to ignore that. Thank you for almost ruining the figure for me. So, he was about to make my top 5 after that comment. All right. No, it's a great figure. I definitely recommend it. It is awesome. Plus, it's Han freaking Solo, man.
Okay, let's see here.
Read it out loud. Read it out loud.
Zendaya
he doesn't want to
Chewie,
read
yeah.
it out loud.
That's awesome.
Zendaya.
We got Chris Collins in the house. Obi-Wan was right up there for me. Have fourth version of him coming from Hot Toys. Nice. Nice. Babies are made by threads. All right, man. You guys are killing it in the chat. Hard for me to even keep up here.
We missed you.
Jazzy says, still waiting for figure talk. Dude, Jazzy, come on. Where's that wine? Like, come on, man. Let's relax. We're all just settling in here. It's only been 45 minutes. We've been talking about figures. We've been talking about Han and all this shit, but I get it. If you're not a Star Wars fan, it's probably tough. Tough
I
talk.
literally did an unboxing for free. What do you want from me, Jazzy?
All right. Well, let's end this poll. Brick will be happy.
Ooh,
56% said Anakin.
let's go.
So 56% are younger than the age of 35 in here.
Oh, come on.
Boom. You just added yourselves.
I'm 36.
Added yourselves.
Oh, right. We had 41 votes. Good job. What do you guys want to start with? We have joke. Well, let's start with T1000 since that was kind of last week.
Let's do that.
Let me pull it up here. Hopefully he doesn't have purple fingernails.
I'm sure he does.
So, this was obviously released last week. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe this was pretty early as well, right? This was before its window.
This was like right at its window, I think. I
Like
think
the-
it opened in July,
when
and
it
it like
started, okay.
literally, yeah.
Yeah, and probably because it's a 2.0, so maybe they were able to move it faster. But I have seen the head sculpt comparison to the 1.0, and it is drastically different. So props to them for making some of those much needed changes, proportions, and stuff like that. I know, DLO, you said you weren't really a fan of some of that stitching going on. Have you kind of warmed up to the idea of that, or you're still kind of like off put by it?
No, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, once again, blogger photos to the rescue, making me panic when there's nothing to panic about. I thought that the stitching was much lighter than it actually was. So, I mean, it's still a little bit light. You can still kind of see it. But like, yeah, I thought it was like white stitching throughout the entire shirt. I was like, what happened there? But no, it looks a lot better in hand, like most things we talk about nowadays. So yeah, it's not egregious. I'll allow it. Continue.
So I was really excited for this figure, but I don't know. I feel bad because I haven't secured it. I don't know if I'm going to. I do have the Battle Damage T800 pre-ordered, but there's just so much other stuff where I want to collect this, but A, I only have so much room to split stuff up, and B, again, there's just other stuff coming out. So are you guys picking this up? Are you passing? Are you going to hold off for now? Where are you guys at with this thing?
Yeah, I mean,
Rick, you go first.
I really want the T1000. I still plan on getting it. I have not pre-ordered this figure or any of the T800s either. But I mean, I'm for sure planning on getting the T800 battle damaged, and this would be nice to have. But we'll see. I'm still planning on it. It looks good. I mean, it's something that would look. I mean, I got RoboCop. I need some more of that. That 80s 90s action hero kind of stuff that I really want to start putting more into my collection, with alien stuff, predator stuff, whatever, and sci-fi. So yeah, I mean, when I get T800, I'd feel weird not having the T1000.
Sure.
So, but eventually, yes.
I
I'm
mean,
not rushing to get it though.
Yeah, and they did a lot of really good updates to this too. Like I said, the proportions, the hands, the head sculpt, everything looks really good. Also says the window was actually supposed to start in October, so this was before
Okay.
the window. So
I
yeah,
thought it was
too early.
So because the T800 battle damage is like July to.
Yeah, I think that one
Okay.
enters
So I
July.
thought this one was the same as that. Okay.
But you get the second head sculpt. Do you guys prefer one of the head sculpts over the other? Do you like this one, or do you like the other one?
I like the other one.
I do too.
I actually kind of like this one.
All right. So you kind of have you got like three looks with this thing. You can go just completely clean. You go something like this, and then you can go like the with the helmet and the police like coat, like the motorcycle look. What would you guys prefer for your look for this figure for the T1000?
Helmet off. I would go with something like this, but with hands. Yeah.
I like the finger wave.
Yeah, the
That's
finger
like
wave's cool.
iconic.
Finger
I
wave is
just,
classic.
I just like the, when he's like knocking on the door, and just his clean look, I guess.
I always like
But,
seeing him run too.
Yeah.
He said that was really hard. It was really hard because he had to act like, he had to keep his mouth closed and basically act like he wasn't like breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Mm.
He said that was really hard to do.
Remember when Game of Thrones copied that
With what?
run? Like season 6, maybe, when that chick was running after Arya and she was doing the whole.
Oh, where they're
Oh yeah.
no
When she was
faces
with the
Yeah.
yeah, I remember.
That was a weird.
Was that the inspiration behind what she did too?
Yeah. They kind of talked about it.
Because that makes a lot of sense now, actually. The more you know.
I don't know. If this is this waitlisted on Sideshow? Does anybody know?
I think it's available. Let me double check.
I think it's available. I'm looking
If
right
this
now.
sits, I could see myself like in a moment of I don't want to say boredom because I don't want to.
That's what it is.
I don't want to cut this figure short because it really is good. But I could see like when I have nothing else to spend my money on, I could see myself picking this up down the road. But
Yeah.
Well, say why though,
yeah, it's
Graham,
still
because I mean,
available.
you've had the 1.0.
And I
Right,
think that's
so-
why I'm not in a rush because I was a little underwhelmed, maybe because I got it just before this was announced. So what, a year and a half ago?
Yep.
So maybe like it was already out of date, and I was just kind of like, it is what it is. But it's kind of a dude in a police uniform. I don't know. I feel like the battle damage T800 is the way to go if you really want to get like the feels for the T2 movie. But that's just me.
I mean, look, you're talking to a guy who had the entire line completed, Sarah Connor and everything. And for me, it's just like, I think this is great. I think if anybody who hasn't had a T1000, like you should get this. Like it's looks fantastic. It really, really does. I mean, you're getting a much better figure than I had for years there. So I'm not going to tell you not to get it or don't get it because I'm not going to get it because I'm not. For me, I bought that when things like the Big Chap weren't available and the Predator wasn't available. All those other IPs I wanted. So I collected the whole line. But now that I have different things that I'm interested in, I really just feel like I just need a T800 this go around for myself and everything else. But I mean, if you're a dire Terminator fan, like don't skip out on this here. Like this is a beautiful piece. Me personally, what I would do now with the 2.0 that I didn't do with the original, I would actually use those knife hands. I would actually use those because the old figure, it would like actually mess up the actual cuffs of the actual shirt. And this one is a lot looser to where it has more play to where you can actually enjoy like everything about the figure. It came with it, the original, but you never truly felt safe putting that stuff on.
Sure.
So I think overall, this is a million times better than the 1.0. And if you're a fan, and you have the room, of course, and the budget, I say get this because this thing is a flipping amazing figure.
It looks great.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it really does.
My only complaint is these boots. It doesn't match the base, so it just doesn't kind of make sense. It's not the end of the world or anything like that, but it's like
They look like gravity boots.
yeah, but like they should have given you like a base that had this on there, this pattern.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense, but it's a nitpick. They just threw the accessory in. You can see right there a little bit better. It's a cool feature. I like that, but he looks great though. The head sculpt is amazing. Again, the proportions are a lot better.
Yeah, proportions are great.
But Justin did a review, and gosh, he just put the 1.0 and the 2.0 head sculpts side to side, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, and I thought the 1.0 was a really good likeness, and then you see it compared to this, and it's
over
like
10
a
years, man.
cheap Halloween costume,
It's
like
over 10 years ago. It's like amazing what they look like today.
And it's, again, I'm all for 2.0s if it's like this, like 10-plus-year-old figure. You need to update it. Like that's when it should be. It shouldn't be DX19 to a new bat suit or Mando to Mando Chrome or stuff like that where we're just getting it and then boom, you slap us over the head with another one.
The
I love how
only
they got the
negative,
ears right,
though,
too.
if I can say about this figure, is that the jagged edge thing they got going on with opening up the head sculpt to get to the eyes.
Right.
Like,
They're
they're doing
getting
that-
really lazy with that.
Getting real lazy. I don't know if it has to do with the rolling eye system, but
So would you have rather them split, like not have the neck connected and you just have that seam here? Or
personally, yeah, I would.
I think
I
it's
would.
what figure was I looking at? Oh, the Anakin one. I was looking at a review on that one, and he's the split, here too, and you really don't see it. It just looks like the jawline, for
Yeah.
the
Right.
most part. So I'd be fine with that too. I get what they're doing, but yeah, they aren't trying to hide it very well, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Because I mean, it like having the neck seamless with the head definitely lends more to the realism of the head sculpt. But if it means that you're gonna get those nasty cutouts in the hair, which Hot Toys has been so good at hiding that for years, like you got to figure out another way how to do this. I mean, again, I would like an explanation because that Bruce Wayne that came with the Armory has that same exact thing, and I kept the Armory, I kept the Batman, but I sold that Bruce Wayne. It was just not for me. It was just, yeah, it was just bad. It was just bad. I'll leave it at that. But but I mean, it's all about realism. So if you're gonna sit here and give us a great looking sculpt with a lot of accessories and a lot of looks of this here, like, don't mess it up at the finish line. You were so close to perfection. Like, this could be a 10 figure to somebody, and that could be like that one thing that might turn them away.
And I think the other thing that maybe turns me away too is Jazzy asks how much this is, and Chris says $330. I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, it seems a little bit high for how much I want this figure and for what I'm getting. I don't know.
2 looks, 2 head sculpts. Are you sure, man? I've paid more
it
for
comes
less.
with a lot. The
It
helmet,
comes with a lot, but for me personally, I think the price point is too high for me to want to pick this up. I think that's part of why I'm like just kind of like passing on it, where I'm getting some of these other figures instead. But yeah, I don't know. Collection Obsession says, so this T1000 is so early. Is this going to be a small run figure?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't
it's
think
still
so.
available.
Yeah.
T1000 was one of my top bad guys as a kid growing up. Scared the heck out of me as a 9-year-old.
Yeah, it was one of the first characters that scared the heck out of me too. Him and Chucky.
Him and Chucky.
Chucky gives me nightmares, bro, for sure.
Hot Toys needs to do this. Work on the magnetic eye movement. I mean, it is some of these figures too, where so kind of like the Star Wars lightsabers. Some of these head sculpts with the single eye moving system, it's not working. It doesn't work. You can't get your finger in there. There's not enough space to get a finger in there to move the eye. But the tool is such a pain in the ass to use too, to move. And Hera is one of them, where you cannot get your finger in there to like move the eye. But then you're using the little tool, and it's like it's
And
not
then you
very
get it
user
right,
friendly.
and then you put the head back on, and the damn
Yeah,
neck.
exactly. And then
It's
the
like,
eyes.
okay, let's try this again.
So I agree. Like, if they could have any sort of innovation coming up here, I would definitely be all for the magnetic eye movement system. I don't think it would be too complicated. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they got to figure something out.
I think Hot Toys will continue to do this until they're forced to change again, quite frankly, because the eye roller system has been around for years. I mean, the DX system pioneered the whole thing years ago, but like they never made it a standard feature until Inart came on board, right? So like I think the eye roller system is a great innovation, but for them to do magnets instead, I don't know what the cost of doing technology is, but thinking of like business wise, I'm sure there's a reason why they haven't done it. It's probably more expensive and it cuts into their bottom dollar, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for, I don't want to say cutting corners. That's not what the right word for it there, but they're definitely looking ways to save money. Where
Save
they
money,
can.
yeah.
And I just don't see them jumping at it unless somebody else forces them to do that.
Right.
You know? So
Yeah, Soga the White is god awful to try to move the eyes since they're inside a crevice. Yeah, like there's just no good way. And then like when you have the tool, you need to look to point it in, but then when you turn it to see where the eyes, you lose that tool being in that eye socket, and it can't move it anymore. And then you're back to it, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. So yeah, it'd be nice if they could figure that out. But yeah. What else are you guys thinking about this figure? Base looks nice. Kind of a nice little mini diorama.
I like that head sculpt, man. It just screams action pose for me.
Yeah.
You know, motion. So
Well, and if you have the 1.0, you could still keep that and then use the bike outfit with that one, and then use this one as like this or the clean version. So, but again, I don't know how many people need two unless you're like that diehard fan.
I did that. I did that originally because both looks are awesome. Because like you got two looks with Arnie, right? You got the DX10, DX13, which had the more traditional original look in the beginning, and then you had the final ending scene, right? Kind of look. So it felt necessary to make a second one. So I think I bought like a stock body and just kind of again use the extra piece, kit bash another one. But I mean, I don't know, man. This is one of the most iconic movies of all time. And kind of like Kibble said, probably one of the greatest villains of the 90s. I mean, depending on how your age, I mean, and your collection, like focus, it might be worth to do it.
Well, maybe that's why it's not a small run too, is because they know people might be buying two to do both.
For sure.
Parts, right?
And that's probably, we probably just answered our own question. That's probably exactly why.
Yeah.
So I don't think any of us are you out on this, DLO, or just not sure?
I legitimately feel exactly how you feel, Graham. You're not alone. I'm like part of me says I should get this. I love this movie. I love this character. But the other part of me is saying like, well, I've been there. I've done that. So I just think like maybe if the DX, well, so whatever they're calling the new Battle Damage T800 comes out and it looks that darn good, it might sway me to go back and pick this up.
Yeah, so I don't think any of us are out. I know Bricks talked about wanting this. I just don't think any of us are 100% in either. So it'll be interesting. Interesting to see if this one hangs around for a little bit. Maybe if Hawk gets this, who knows? But
yeah, I mean that's kind of it though. Like if it hangs around for a while, I see myself getting it. If it goes waitlisted and I miss out, then I'm gonna have to miss out. Just, I mean, like, we've been saying for months now, just I'm more into getting the T800 battle damage. I'm more into getting the xenomorph and whatever else, but if it stays around for, a few more months, I can see this coming home.
Here's a question. So we're all, I think, in the same mindset that we would all prefer the battle damage T800 the most. Second figure though, let's say you're getting a second one, would you get this or the clean T800?
If I can get the clean T800 on a Harley, I would get only that.
Yeah.
So
Only
I'm gonna
that.
cheat on my answer a little bit there. If I can get that poster look from the original poster from back in the day, look with him on the Harley, with the red light coming out of his sunglasses, sold.
Always blew me away with the shotgun too.
Of course, I love that.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite scenes, man. Like you don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy, and then get down.
How about you, Brick?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I'd go with T1000 first before getting two versions of the T800.
How much would collectors be willing to pay for magnetic rolling eyeballs?
Same price.
Thank you, great answer. I was like, same price.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd like to pay less money.
I mean, magnets are. I mean, come on.
I mean, let's be
Like-
real. They really haven't made eye-opening changes, but they have raised the prices. So, like,
Yeah.
some of their diorama bases, it seems a little sloppy too, where they just start to throw shit. Like, I don't have the Han yet, but like here's a log, right? Like I don't know, like it's just
Good
kind
looking
of
log,
like
though. I saw it. It's in
You
my
get
box.
a log.
You want to pull out the log? Will that
Pull
sell
out
you
the
on getting
log.
Han?
pull it out.
pull out.
Like, and not necessarily Han, but like some of these other dios, like they seem to just throw shit together to say, well, here's a dio. Like, I don't need that. Like, just
You get a couch with kid pool, which is why he's so much money.
Where is it? Can you?
That's a log. I dropped a log just like that earlier.
Yeah.
that one pose.
Freaking sweet log, dude.
Looks like he just squatted and took a shit.
Let's see.
Yeah. I pushed really hard for that too, man.
Why are they
That's all it
focusing
was.
on me? Can you?
There
There you go. Look at that. Oh,
Here's a nice piece of shit.
look at that. Oh, I got one for you. Hold on, hold on.
Shit.
Keep me on main screen for a second.
Oh,
Look at. Oh, he's an actual. Wait. Hold on. No, I'm kidding. All right, that's enough. That's enough.
oh, man.
I'll put myself in the corner after that one.
Oh man. All right. Any final thoughts on this guy before we revert back to Han Solo?
I'm just gonna repeat what I said. I think it's a fantastic figure. I would even go as phase 9 out of 10.
Could be a perfect 2.0, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you don't have it and you've always wanted, get it. Just get it. It's a beautiful figure.
Just
Like,
get
I
it,
have
Rick.
no hate for this figure.
get
This is dope.
I think in Brick's collection, this would actually look really good with the Battle Damage T800. I really do. Like if he has it too, like in the DTOS or something. Like I think be special.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you can pose them together. Like, I wish it came with the base though. You know the T1000 like all chromed out base, where like you stick Arnold's hand in there. Like that would have.
May the force be with you.
I would like people to get that.
Sorry, Dila.
No, it's okay. You're laughing with me, not at me. It's fine.
We're laughing at Han.
No, but I mean, what is this? I thought. Ha
Oh, that was good.
Oh, we're getting there now, aren't we?
We're
All
getting
right.
there. Go.
We've been off for a week, but we still got it. We still got it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the Killing Joker. So yeah, just some announcements really out of left field lately, but still very cool announcements. And this is basically like right off the cover of The Killing Joke. And I know Rick really likes this movie, or was it the movie or the comic that you
Comic.
really
yeah,
comic?
both really, but mostly comic. Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you start with this. Like, again, this is kind of like an animated figure, which I know DLO has a rule, but he's gonna break that rule for the Batman figure. So maybe this would fall in line. But we all kind of like, for the most part, collect live action. So could you see this coming into your collection, Brick?
Oh, 110%. I've been talking about this figure or Hot Toys, hoping that they would do this figure at some point, like for 2 years. Like,
It's true.
when we've been
Yeah.
talking about Joker, I'm like, every episode you go back to, we're talking about a Joker. It's like, why don't they do a different Joker like this one? And here it is. Like, I am super stoked for this. Comes with everything you need with this figure. The sculpt looks amazing. And I actually really like putting animated figures in my collection. To each their own, of course. I totally understand why people don't like that. But I think it's cool to have that variety. And that, I don't know, it just kind of pops. And this right here tells a story. This is one of the coolest stories in Batman history, in my opinion, or at least Joker history. And I mean, it's cool, man. It's that classic look. It's Mark Hamill, guys. It's his Luke Skywalker. That's another thing. He voices this Joker. Like, this is so cool to have in the collection. 100%. And he drops logs.
Is it possibly the go to two things? Mark Hamill thinks so.
Yeah, there
Good
you go.
call out.
Darth
Okay.
Kibbles has a really
Gotcha.
interesting comment here. So do we think that DC does not want to label their figures under Hano since all their comic figures are Hot Toys proper? Or do you think that he's on to something there? Or do you think it's just a coincidence?
He might be. I mean, we don't have a Hano DC figure to his point. So when we originally talked about the Dark Knight Returns, it was a little baffling that it was a Hot Toy, not a Hano, based off everything that had been announced for Hano. So it could be part of the agreement, the stipulation that they can only label it a certain kind of thing. So I mean, yeah, it's a theory.
I haven't really seen all of like the accessories
So good.
this comes with, but I guess I didn't even think this would. I didn't even like consider Hano because I thought the head sculpt was so freaking awesome too. Like, look at the teeth and like the separation. You can see the
Dude,
tongue in
it's-
there. It
It's an
looks
incredible piece.
It looks
Yeah, and
amazing.
they have another tongue that you can use, a
I
magnetic
saw
tongue.
that.
The camera is freaking awesome. The
at
skin color
that.
on the arms is perfect. Like, he looks awesome, man. The wrinkles in his nose.
Rick, are you getting this then?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I'm 100% getting this.
It's just-
Are you gonna put him in this pose with the camera?
No,
No.
not with the camera. No. I like it.
You like this head sculpt better?
No,
so
I like
iconic, no
that. I like
camera.
to have better. I just don't know if I'm gonna have them. I mean, I might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
This looks.
When I'm messing
freaking
around with it, I might
psychotic.
actually like do that. But it's so cool.
DLO, you getting this?
Yeah, actually, I'm really excited about this one too.
Ew.
I'm
Is it
gonna mix and
pre-order?
match. Huh?
Is this up for pre-order?
It is
It is.
Price on this thing?
It's like 290, 280, something like that.
290. Yeah,
You
I
guys-
think so.
you
Or
guys-
two,
do that price
actually, it's
on the
270. I think it's 270. Actually, I think.
270.
Yeah,
Exact number.
okay.
270. That bad boy.
Honestly, I can't like. We're gonna talk about Ant-Man
Ain't
later
bad.
tonight, but like this is unlike the Ant-Man figure a couple years ago, where look how good like the smile, open mouth is. Like it looks.
Well, just the
100%
glove,
real.
the gloved hands too, like the way that's all sculpted. Like, yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Dude, you know it comes with a tongue as well too. That's magnetic.
Yeah,
As well.
yeah.
Welcome
I
to
mean-
the show, DLO.
Oh, sorry. I,
okay.
Spacing out.
I've been playing with Han.
Is this
Thing with
hat
your home.
sculpted to the head sculpt?
I don't
It
think
is
so.
not. It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. No.
Oh yeah, because he's got here
Yeah,
too.
yep.
Yeah, that looks a little awkward, I guess. I don't know.
Tailoring's cool, man. I just the cane. Like, I love. Like, this is a cool look right here.
There's that tongue.
There's that
DLO.
tongue. Oh man. And to have like a Batman comic book line, that would be sick. That'd be really cool.
It is, but in fairness, like that is like another rabbit hole as well
I
too.
know.
That's the
Scary.
problem. I'm okay with this because these are like between Dark Knight Returns and Killing Joker. Like these are some of my favorite Batman
Yeah.
stories. So it's like
Yep. Phantasm would have to be the other one. That's like the only other one.
that's more of a Mondo thing, I would imagine.
Yeah, and Mondo has done it. But it would still be badass. if Hot Toys did it.
I mean, definitely would be for sure, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's so many good stories, so many good Batman
Yeah.
stories. I will say this though, like if I wind up getting this and I wind up getting the Batman, if they do decide to pull out another amazing Batman related story comic inspired figure, I would probably on the third time we talk about this, I'd probably be saying no, if I'm being honest about it.
Have they done the Batman Who Laughs?
No, but people talk about wanting that to be something they would do next, and
Okay.
that would be cool. But I think that's where I think I would kind of draw. the line.
I don't think I would get that. It would be a cool looking figure. I just
No
never
doubt.
connected with that story the way I do with like this and the Court of Owls and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
Poor X-Man. Keep saying I'm going to stop doing pre-orders, and they throw shit like this at me. Also, X-Man with the $5 super chat. He says, be honest, how many of y'all sickos are collecting all the Hot Toys with tongues? I would if I could.
just have
Oh,
all the
man.
tongues in a little baggie.
Well, what do we got? We have the Dark Knight Joker. What else do we got? Venom.
This.
Do you count Venom, I guess?
Oh yeah, you gotta count Venom.
there you go.
Carnage.
This. What else?
Carnage.
Harley? No, she didn't have a tongue sticking out.
No. Carnage.
The original one did.
No. Somebody
Yes, she
you
did. The original Harley
what
did.
is it? Well, I mean, it
Oh
wasn't
no! I
sticking out.
lie. Wait, that was a mod. that
Mouth
Dean
I think
did.
the
Yeah,
first magnetic tongue was
Yeah.
the Joker because that was like a big deal. Well, besides Venom.
First human tongue.
But
First
I'm not
human.
using the tongue with my Joker. I don't know if you guys are. Well, Rick doesn't
I tried
have
it
the
once. I was
figure.
like, nah.
I think
Yeah.
the magnetic tongue looks better on this than it does for the other.
I
two.
agree.
I still
Agreed.
wouldn't use it though. I would have had on I don't know.
Oh wait,
I
Peacemaker.
kinda like the
Peacemaker
hands
had
through
the tongue.
hair, but-
Oh yeah,
you
Peacemaker.
go.
I didn't use the tongue on that one either. Yep. All right. Well,
Wish Black Widow had a tongue.
Heyo.
Hey,
wish Hera had a tongue. Anyway,
I want to talk about something.
All right.
I'd like to say something.
Man, I'm so hyped right now. Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
thank you, X-Man, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you, my friend. Well, look who it is. The movie canon himself. So French of you, Dave. Yeah, Peacemaker, Jar Jar. Should use the tongue, ladies. Love it.
with this look right here too, with the Joker.
Now this is great, and I love the Joker. I just
Oh
don't
man,
this is something I need.
have you seen this or anything?
I haven't seen the movie, and I'm
it's
not a
pretty
big
good, man.
reader, so
Yeah,
no,
Check
this
it
is
out.
one of the DC films I still have to watch.
it is pretty. It's in the darker side, rated R.
Right on
For
my
sure.
alley.
HBO Max, baby.
So he comes with a bunch of hands. We got the pistol, the cane, the hat, 2 head sculpts, and of course that camera. And maybe this is kind of where Darth Kibbles is coming at, where he was talking about like Hano. Look at that.
Yeah, it's got like that base.
Like that little kind of that same
Even yeah.
That
style
is the same exact base. Interesting.
Yep.
in the backdrop.
Hmm.
But the price would not reflect Hano either.
See, I like that pose right there in the middle where he's holding the gun, kind of like that.
This one?
I like that. Yeah, it's a cool pose.
Well,
Now
maybe
we just
it's
need,
not
like, that
Hano.
beast
Sorry,
look.
that's cut in here. Just gave me a thought here.
Good.
Isn't there like didn't Inart have an issue with the Joker, which is why they had to do the 4-pack, and like DC made it according to them, they had to have it at a certain price to like actually do it.
Yeah,
Oh.
So I mean, it's possible what Kill was saying. It may be fair because maybe it. I mean, it looks like it's designed to be a Hano piece, but maybe they saw him like, no, you can't put it for the prices you normally do a Hano figure for. So
Yeah.
he might be onto something with that.
Beetlejuice has got the tongue. Oh,
Maybe.
with that secondary head sculpt, maybe.
yeah. Oh yeah, that really long tongue
I
with the
can't
eyes
wait for
popping
that
out.
figure.
Yep.
I cannot wait. D-Lord,
Yeah, the more I kind of want that figure too.
hell yeah. D-Lord, remind me, are you getting the Beetlejuice one?
Yeah, I am. I like it.
Oh yeah. Come
Yeah.
on now.
Yeah, for
The
sure.
closer it gets, the more I kind of want it.
They need to drop that like beginning of October.
Take your time. I got hit with like 90 invoices this month. You mad?
No, this
Imagine
Joker
Michael
looks great.
Keaton.
I love the exaggerated kind of facial features as well. Like it's cool. He looks psychotic. He looks great. Like this is Joker right here. So
Yeah.
he looks great. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind. I was kind of out on the Batman figure too. But I feel like if I get one of them, I gotta get both. You guys kind of agree with that?
Totally. They're not even the same,
Right.
like Batman and Joker for these particularly like novels. So,
But
I mean,
it's a good pairing.
but in my opinion, I feel like these are the most iconic versions you can get if you're
Yeah,
going to go
of
with the
each.
comic style. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, this again, like you may not like this might not float your boat, maybe with the type of announcement it is, but Hot Toys did a really good job with the proto on this figure.
Yeah.
Like you can't say anything negative about it. So, we talk about maybe some of the shortcomings they have with some of these hair seams or how they've done some things, the fingernails.
Yeah.
But
Well, I just like, even if I wasn't into this, like things like Netflix, for example, One Piece, and it's like I'm not really into that, but I love that Hot Toys is doing
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yep.
It's cool to see people get excited. So
instead of doing like I love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but instead of doing 500 troopers,
yeah,
and I
500
feel like they've
2.0s.
exhausted all of their Iron Man figures. Now it's like, yeah, let's branch out and do some other shit. Like that's what I like, is kind of this
Yeah.
different stuff.
They're hoping Iron Man comes in Secret Wars.
Yeah, they probably
need
are.
a new suit,
and they can't wait for that new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
For sure. That's the killer thing there, because I think Hot Toys like broke glass in case of emergency a couple years ago, and that's a bunch of like 2.0s and all kinds, and they're still doing some in that respect. But I feel like they're like at the point like, okay, we need to think outside the box because the movie industry has not rebounded like the way we thought it would by this point.
Yeah.
So they're dipping their toes in other stuff like this, man.
Video games and
video
animated
games,
movies. Yep.
It would be really
comics.
nice. And I know we're all waiting for in art, but it would be really nice if they could get in like the Game of Thrones line.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe not Game of Thrones. I mean, I would love for anybody to freaking do it at this point. But I mean, then again, at the same time, we do have Wednesday to talk about, and that could probably lead into some other IPs
Oh yeah, baby.
as well. So, still got it. What a segue.
Before we get to that, though, Honest Ansel has a question. Did any of the Wolfpack get the BVS Batman 2.0? Just got mine last week. It's absolutely amazing. Talk amongst yourselves.
Thank you, Ansel. Thank you for that.
You guys are more in than I am.
No, not necessarily. I was talking to Austin Collects recently this afternoon. We were just kind of throwing around the idea about this exact conversation, and I told him, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I told Austin, that like I'm going to play the wait and see game. Like I've been down this road. I you guys know I do kit bash, I do mods and stuff like that, and just every once in a while, I just throw my hands up, and say I don't want to do nothing. I want it to be perfect, and if it's not, then maybe I won't buy this figure, or maybe I just won't mod it. So I know there's a competitor that's going to come out with their version at some point. I'm confident that I can find this BVS figure later on if that one turns out to be the superior one. So I'm playing the waiting game. I want to see what both look like, and then I'm going to decide which one I prefer to get.
I get that. How about you, Brick?
Yeah, I mean, I want more Batman figures for sure, but I don't know. I guess I'm kind of like DLO. I mean, go ahead.
Because I just know you were looking for one. You were kind of in, so I'm just wondering what's running through your head.
I mean, my problem was I didn't pre-order it, and then if I wanted one, I had to spend like $100 more or something like that, and then I kind of just stopped thinking about it. And now that I may or may not have an opportunity to get one again, it's like, well, like I don't know how the collecting world in my head is like so up and down. It's all over the place. Like if I don't get a figure 3 weeks ago that I wanted 3 weeks ago, and then they announce 5 other figures, or I get a chance to get like a, I don't know, Supergirl or something, then it's like, okay, well, I just bought that yesterday. I just had this come in today, paid this figure off. So now I got to wait and think about it later. So I wish I could buy more figures, but yeah, I mean, I want them. I want more Batman figures, but we'll see.
Yeah, and I'm kind of out on this figure. Like I'm just not a fan of the faceplates. I think he's too smirky, happy, not intimidating enough. I feel like they kind of lost something with the faceplates they went to, and I know people have been kind of like modding it with Justice League faceplates to kind of get him to look how he should. So that was something I really loved about the BVS Batman, was how intimidating and angry and scary he was, and I just don't see it with this one. And I know that's subjective, and some people love it, and that's not to take anything away from people that do love the figure, because proportions and everything, he looks beastly, but I can't get over the head sculpt. To me, that's like the soul of the figure, and if that's off in my mind, I can't get that figure. So I know InArt's going to do it. Probably going to be like 2040 by the time I'm like trying to retire, but eventually they will do it, and I think they will do it justice. So no pun intended there.
Ooh. I was like,
but yeah, so I'm passing, and honestly, the other part is I already have the 1.0, so that might be why too I'm okay kind of passing on this too. I've modded that one. It's got the Topo head sculpt. I think it's got a Jackson cape, so it's fine for now, But that's where we stand. Thank you for the question, Hansel. And Kibble says, speaking of Game of Thrones, did you see the 1/3 Jandy Danny?
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I thought it
looked for a couple
good.
grand. Yeah.
Grant, he says, makes me hopeful for InArt to announce some Game of Thrones figures in 2035. Dude, come on.
What a joke.
Like,
Don't get me started with this.
Daenerys has been, what, teased 2 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Game of Thrones on the back burner for them, from what I've been told. So
You've got to move on that, though, because there's so many characters to do. Like,
I heard they're changing the whole look of her, though, using a different dress and everything. So, and time, but it's taking way too long. What's that?
Probably going to like season 8 look or something, some shit like that.
I heard the blue dress.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I'd get that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one I would want.
Okay, here's a quick question before we get to Wednesday. Let's say they finally do. Let's say they announce her, and by the time she is released, there's no other Game of Thrones like shown or anything. Would you still get her in the like, maybe possibly knowing like that might be it for ever or for a while? Like, do you think you'd be okay with her as a standalone, or are you out unless they do other Game of Thrones?
I'm out. I mean, as much of a Game of Thrones guy I am, if they are only going to do one Game of Thrones character every 2 to 3 years, like they got to push it like they are with Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Like once they start, they need to push it. Because
there's too many
after a
characters.
few years, like anybody could start doing it. Hot Toys can come out of the line and push out 5 figures in 1 year. You know what I mean? So, and yes, Daenerys InArt figure could be better than a Hot Toys, but like if I could get 5 in 1 year from Hot Toys compared to one good one, like I'm gonna choose the Hot Toy. I want the line.
Sure.
So
I'm of different thinking of that. I would get it. I would 100% get it for sure. Like if, let's say that's the only thing we get from that, I'm glad I have it. Would I be upset they didn't make more? Absolutely. There's tons of characters that I absolutely love that I would love to see in 1/6 there, but I don't know. I feel like maybe InArt isn't 100% confident that Game of Thrones would be a big hit. I mean, they were on the path to do that, and then, if memory serves correctly, Gandalf took off and became this runaway sleeper hit for them, you know?
Sure, yeah.
And now it's like they're probably one of their first grails.
It's got to be a bigger hit than Walking Dead, though, I would think. You know what I mean?
Which one? What are you referring to?
Game of Thrones. Like I would think more people on Game of Thrones than Walking Dead.
I mean, different genre. They were both very popular. So I just kind of all depends. But I don't know. I just feel like once, again, to the Gandalf point there, I feel like everything started to become more Lord of the Rings based once he became such a big hit. So I don't know. Maybe that kind of told them like, okay, we can focus on this.
Feeling like they're doing too much fantasy. Yeah, like Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Game of Thrones. Like they feel that way, that they're doing too much fantasy. But I mean, I do know that they plan on doing Jon Snow. You know, it's not like they plan on only doing Daenerys, but it could be a while.
Let me change the question. If you could get one Game of Thrones figure, which one would it be?
One, like if they came out with one, I'd buy it. Like Jon Snow.
One to represent, Game of Thrones.
Jon Snow. Even though my favorite character is Jaime Lannister, shoot me, it's fine. If it was one standalone piece, it'd be Jon Snow with like a direwolf. That would be perfect.
And 3-0 made that Jaime, and it was like head to toe pleather. I was like, I cannot, in good faith, buy this figure. But go ahead, DLO. What would your one figure be?
Possibly Jon Snow too, but it would have to be Jon Snow on the wall, like not like later seasons there. Like I need that
with a dire
all black
with Ghost.
Yeah. Yes, that would be sick. You have to have
Ghost with Jon Snow.
That would be sick there. So I mean, there's so many, but there's honestly I love that franchise so much. And
they would give you the wall diorama
5 times right now.
Come on, InArt.
I think mine would be the Night King. Like I would be satisfied if I had the Night King, and he just screams Game of Thrones to me.
I don't know. You see, that's where my bias of like how it ended hurts.
Yeah, it hurt.
The answer for me. So
it hurt.
I would like to agree with you, but just like I have PTSD from that season. So he could have been the best. He was a contender.
Yeah. And they recasted him as well. It kind of hurt. Yeah, well, but hey, good to get some Game of Thrones.
I want the throne though. Like they need to make the throne. Whoever they put the throne with, I got to buy that.
Dude. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
Oh, great answer, OG. Yeah, Ned Stark on the throne. That first
Ned Stark would
poster
be cool. Yeah.
is
Oh yeah, that'd be
iconic.
sweet. That'd be
You know,
cool.
with him holding the sword like that, that would be badass.
Well, and then was it
You
J&D
pop
that
his
made
head
that
off.
Jon Snow statue with him on the throne?
I think
That was pretty
so.
sick too.
Man,
I kind of
Khal
miss
Drogo would
some
be
of the 3-0
sweet.
stuff
Khal
is kind
Drogo
of
would
shot
be
up
cool.
in price too, so you can't even like get it back really if you want, unless
I
you're
don't want it though, man.
paying
I
top
still
dollar.
like. I refuse to buy that stuff, man.
Yeah.
That and their Stranger Things line. I just I
yeah.
can't
That
do
Stranger
either one of
Things
those.
stuff is.
It's sort of.
It's
Which
not great.
segues us back to Wednesday and
All
Netflix
right.
and Hot Toys.
So Wednesday, man. Anybody start the second season on this, or anybody watch it at all? We
My wife
finished the
Started the
first
second
part,
season.
so we're all caught up.
I'm not
Nice.
caught up yet. So
Okay.
spoiler free, folks.
I like
Yeah.
so far. I like season 1 better, but season 2's only halfway over. So I think the second part comes out September 3rd ish, somewhere around there. But I never thought they'd be doing this a Wednesday figure, and I don't know how I feel about it either. Like my girls definitely want me to get this figure, and that has me feeling like a way I've never felt before either. Where like the collection is like completely me, right? I've never thought about getting a figure to represent somebody else in my family. It's been my hobby. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. It's not bad, but I don't know if that's a good thing or like a weird feeling.
Horrible.
You guys-
Who do you think they are?
right? Like
I'm telling
it's
you,
my
what to buy.
hobby. Like I'm not buying a figure for you. Then they also want Stitch, but
Get a job.
yeah. So
Buy
it's
your own
interesting. Like, do I buy this knowing that it could bring them joy and they could see it on the shelf? And somebody
You'll
though in
buy
the
it.
comments on Facebook said having her next to Beetlejuice would be really sweet.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh shit, like that's pretty cool.
And then you have Edward Scissorhands there too. You
You
have
read
like,
my
that-
mind, Brick. I was saying,
Tim
like, you have your
Burton.
burden verse right there.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it depends on the cost too, because she's very short in person. So
Yeah.
this should not be like a,
Wait, we're basing Hot Toys on height now?
well, I mean, if you're getting,
I think if Joker's 270, I think this could be 270.
I
mean,
call
I don't
this
know how much Yoda
265.
was.
I'm going to say 265 in this one.
yeah, I mean, that's not terrible. That's not terrible.
What is she
I mean,
gonna
I
come
was-
with?
Well, she come with Thing.
Umbrella.
Ooh, Thing. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah,
Thing,
that's a good
the
one.
umbrella.
Books.
Maybe the book. She has that book of.
Does she have a
Is- and-
suitcase?
And is this based off season 1? I'm assuming.
I would assume because it's taken the poster from season 1.
Okay, good call.
Yep.
I'm trying to think back to season 1 on kind of OG fan. Come on now, but I'm trying to I'm trying to think of what else. I'm sure some weapons. She could come
Yeah,
with.
some knives or something
Yeah,
like that
right,
there.
some scissors. But she, if you look at the poster though, I was looking at the poster a few minutes ago. She has a bang that comes down to her mouth. I know this is only a tease, whatever, but so that's missing. And then her lips are a little bit more full here. Obviously, we'll get a better look later on. I mean, it looks good if this is, what we're getting. I was kind of actually thinking of more Netflix because of the One Piece stuff, and then we got Squid Games. I was like, oh, and I actually thought about Wednesday. Like, would they do a Wednesday? Would they do like Stranger Things or something like that? And then you kind of look at, like I said with Lego a long time ago, when kind of predicted the Droideka and all that when Marcos was on. Lego did the same thing. They did Wednesday Lego sets, One Piece Lego sets. So you kind of just look at when these licenses open up, and I feel like, which is why I'm so on board Hot Toys is doing Catwoman eventually. Like they would just be stupid, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool, man. This is a cool figure. I mean, obviously we don't know the full announcement, but it's a cool tease, and I hope they do more DLO, as you were saying, like more Netflix, because
Sure.
yeah,
Well, that's why I'm not surprised by this teaser over here, because I mean, they, for the better part of any popular series, by the next season, they are usually making announcements. Squid Game comes to mind, One Piece
yeah.
comes to mind, now potentially Wednesday, right? So clearly they're in bed with Netflix at this point. They're making figures of their respective TV shows. They haven't made anything for a movie yet, which is interesting. I wonder if it's just specifically for TV shows the license is for, or is it
Give
going
us
to
a
be?
Happy Gilmore.
You read my mind. Happy Gilmore
That'd
2
be
was
cool.
awesome.
Let's do
It
it.
was awesome. You guys want some breadsticks? I love that movie. I love that. I thought it was a great movie, but yeah. I mean, there's the big one. The big one here. I wonder, like, are they going to get, or have they already acquired the Stranger Things line? I mean, that's arguably their number one TV
and
show
how
of all
far
time.
would they go into that line?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Stranger Things is
very interesting.
big with my wife and I. Like, it was like the thing her and I did, like Bad Batch. I collect that because my daughter and I watched that. Like,
right.
Stranger Things was always like our thing that we watched. So I mean, that would be.
There has only been
Cool to have.
2 shows in my adulthood that has like brought family together and having a good time, and that's Stranger Things
Game
and
of
Game of
Thrones.
Thrones. Yep, and Stranger Things. Those are the only. I mean, there's been other shows that I've liked a lot, like but where like the whole family's watching, people getting together, like those 2.
Yeah.
I can see them doing all the kids, like at least 11, and then Lucas and all that, but Mike will. But I don't know if they would do like what's his name,
monster.
Steve or Hopper or anything like that. Yeah, they probably do a monster.
I get Steve.
Oh, I would.
Steve's
100% get
Steve's the man.
Yeah, yeah.
So Hansel says artisan hair on this Wednesday. Do you think
That's sculpted.
is it sculpted?
That's sculpted. Not to say they couldn't though.
Right. They could have. Yeah, they could come out with
Harley
some
Quinn has
shoes.
braided hair similar to
Yeah.
this. So
Oh, and then you got Jack Sparrow,
Right.
sort of kind of.
We got assistant to the regional Sith. I'd give Wednesday the book of recent deceased.
Yep,
Or
the
help
book, yep.
pose her
Yep.
with Beetlejuice.
That's a good one, yep.
Tombstone. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. We got S Beam joining us tonight. What's going on, my friend? He says hello. I hope you're
What's
having a
up,
good day. Doing really good. Good to be back. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you're having a great week. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper. What's up, guys? What's going on, Christian? Hope you're also doing well. Michael says, anyone watching Sandman? Those figures would be sick. I am not. Are you guys?
I heard good
It's-
things.
it's on my list.
Good things.
It's on my list to watch there. But I heard it's like it ends with season 2. Like it's only 2 seasons and it's done.
Jable says, I'm surprised we haven't seen anything from Fallout show yet. Highly anticipating a season
Have
2
they
this
done any
December.
Prime stuff? Amazon
No.
Prime?
Not yet.
I just
Oh
finished
gosh, Invincible.
Fallout
please.
not too long ago.
Gosh.
Star Ace is doing The Boys. Yeah, Fallout would be a great choice there.
Yeah. Invincible.
Invincible,
man.
baby.
That's
Yep.
what I need.
My man, you know what time it is.
Oh,
You know what time it is.
it's the greatest animated show of all time. Like yeah, it's amazing.
So I got to ask,
Yes.
which one of you guys would be getting this? We're all getting Beetlejuice. I have Edward Scissorhands.
I want an Edward. That'd be cool. But I want
Um,
Hot Toys to do Edward. Like I want.
Sure.
I don't know.
I don't know if I want this.
I don't know if I do either, but
I
have
would probably. I'd be
little
more
people
likely to get
tugging
her
at me.
from. I'd be more likely to get her from like Beetlejuice. I think, and I know this character is bigger
I would
than her
just-
character in Beetlejuice, but it would
I-
go with that Beetlejuice.
I don't know. I feel like no. I think you should never say that there. I think it should just be Beetlejuice only. Period. And discussion. But like, this is her better role, if anything.
oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you were
Yeah,
in
100%.
the market for her, like this would be good. But for a second here, is this not supposed to be for us? If I can put that out there, is this one of these figures that we're maybe gonna put on my thinking cap on again? Right?
No more
Crazy
blasphemy,
stuff.
please.
Rebooting? No, reboot. But no, none of that tonight. I clearly I overstepped. But no, what if this is not for us? I mean, maybe it's for some of us, right? But what if, kind of like the Joker we talked about earlier today, what if this is to attract female collectors?
Yeah.
Get them something that they would be more interested in, inclined
Or
to
how big
purchase
is
there.
Wednesday? How big is Wednesday overseas? How are people liking it there? Maybe it's for
Very
the
possible.
overseas market.
Yeah. Very, very possible. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
It's definitely very
Addams
different
family. I mean, it's
than what
a,
we're
I mean,
used to.
Yeah.
This is extremely different.
Is her? I mean, okay, I get it. This is not the announcement, like I said before, but like her sleeve, does it look kind of thick to you, like a plasticky? I don't know.
I think it's just the way it's laying.
Yeah.
What is the braided hair?
Like,
you mean?
No, like on her sleeve, on her arm. Like it just the wrinkle there looks really thick, like a plasticky, pleathery, thick. I don't like it.
Probably just I
But
think
again, it's a
fine.
tease. Like I'm sure they did some editing and shined it up a little bit and whatever. But
Yeah, I mean it's probably the lighting, like usual with these things here. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm excited to see the full sculpt.
Yeah, I am too, because I could see them doing this really well, or maybe butchering it a little bit too.
Yep.
She has bangs, so
Having
that's
the
why I was wondering too. Like
skirt.
maybe this is artisan wear. Otherwise you're gonna have to do sculpted bangs, and how's that gonna look? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Be crazy if they did both for a figure like this.
Right.
You know what I
hey,
mean? Like that'd be wild.
They did it for Norman Reedus' video game guy.
That's right.
True.
$500. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
People bought it though. Say what
Yeah,
you will.
People bought it.
That's
Okay,
clever. I like that.
Yeah, they really didn't say much, but got a nice. Consider your notice. The 1/6 scale Wednesday collectible figure is arriving soon. Warning: she may leave your other figures wishing they'd been left in their
Oh,
box.
that's cool. I like
like
that.
that.
That's
I like
really
that.
cool. Yeah. And we're talking about Netflix too. Like we recently got The Last of Us, which we're HBO. I get that,
Yeah, that's a good point.
but we also have Harry Potter coming to HBO. So this kind of reminds me of like the Harry Potter goth kind of thing. So that's why I thought about it. So that would be kind of cool to get like some Harry Potter figures in the future.
I got to do a poll. I got to see who's interested in this. Because I'm curious.
That would be interesting to see. Yeah. What's dropping tonight, boys?
Hopefully Wolverine, so the collecting
So people can stop.
Shut
guessing
up.
Can just,
every
like, calm
day.
down.
Wolverine.
I need you guys to vote. Are you interested in picking up this Wednesday? Like, to me, I'm like, I'm not for myself, but I am for my kids to have them to be able to enjoy the hobby with me, if that makes sense.
Dude, Graham, I hope
buy their
you
love.
get
That makes
this.
sense.
I
We all do
hope
that.
I hope for them that you get this. I really
Yeah, I
do.
mean, I might.
Especially if it's like $275. Like,
Right. If it's something I can swing, and
You
put
know,
her
you got a
next
year to
to
pay it.
Scissorhands and Beetlejuice. I mean, she would look good with between those two. So
yeah.
it's just, we try to be picky and choosy with our figures, but
One like
then again,
Halloween time, you can put
Sure.
her out or something. Like, you can do anything with this. Yeah. It's cool.
So make sure you guys vote for that. Any final thoughts on this though before we kind of go to our top 5
Oh, yeah. We
hated
still got
figures
that.
in our
So much for an hour and a
collection?
half.
We'll let people vote on this for a little bit.
I will say, despite all the good conversation we had about here, there's a high probability this will never come out too.
Will
That-
never come out.
Will never come out. It's a teaser, guys. If I
Yeah,
remember
but-
serves me correctly, none of the other Netflix show announcements got teasers before they were announced. They were just announced.
Here's a question though.
I think no Squid Games had that tease. They had, well, it wasn't like this, but it had like the logo, I thought.
Well, they made an announcement they were going to do it, but they
it
didn't
looked
have like
one
a
of those
teaser.
videos. They had like a.
Have they
Yeah,
ever?
they didn't have,
though,
they didn't have
a
anything in
picture?
Jihan. They just showed Jihan when they made them.
I mean, they said coming
Yeah.
soon, so
They said that about Shazam
said
too, buddy.
arriving soon. They said that about what?
They said that about
Shazam.
Shazam too. Yeah, you don't even remember. That's how
Yeah, I remember
How far back that
Shazam. I
goes.
remember the picture, but I don't remember.
Hawkeye.
they told me Drax was coming.
Yep.
Okay.
See,
They showed me little
is
Johnny
different, though,
Storm.
because it's
Yeah.
it's a specific
Which they could be working on a head sculpt
figure.
for Stranger Things, and they want to like use, maybe.
I don't
Oh,
see
actually,
them
you know
doing. I don't see them
I
teasing
completely
it.
forgot.
and
Not
coming
to
out
cut
with
you off.
this one.
Hoarder actually makes I completely forgot. That's true. I forgot about the Arcane line. They have made Arcane as well too from Netflix. They did do a teaser, but you got a good point. But I think that was the first figures they ever announced. If I'm memory serves me correctly, but that's a good
Oh my
point,
gosh,
Hoarder.
I forgot Arcane was Netflix.
You know what
yeah.
I mean? I completely.
Yeah.
Slipped my mind.
That's right.
Good call out.
'Cause I know there's like figures in other not blogger photos, but proto photos and stuff where they teased, but Shazam's a good example, but I don't remember anything else where they actually like said, here's a picture coming soon, and then they didn't release it. Like Drax was again part of like a whole group.
The
So, like,
Resistance,
It's still wrong of them, very wrong, but
Gambit, and
this
Electro.
just like the 100% of the focus is this figure. So I don't see them doing this and then not doing it, but I get what you're saying. Shazam, yeah, that was
Can you
weird.
imagine though, they didn't.
Like I honestly like when I see the half like photo like this where they just show up to the nose and down and let you know, like it makes me nervous.
Yeah,
It makes me nervous.
Batmobile was different too though, because that was in a Batman photo. Like, so same thing with Bespin Escape Layer. That was with Chewie. Like, but this is like, hey, this is Wednesday. We're acknowledging this. This is Wednesday and she's coming soon. So like, because they're doing that, I don't think it's not.
Do you think
gonna
they
happen.
would do a life size
Thing?
thing?
Hand? No.
Forgot his name.
You can pick that up like at Halloween
I know,
Spirits or
I
something
know.
like that. Like I'm not gonna pay you like top dollar for a life size
Yeah,
thing.
You
articulate.
could do the
It
same thing with
articulates.
you could do the same thing with Grogu. I saw at like Target or Walmart, they got these life-size Grogus and Stitches. And I'm like, come on. Like
You
if they
make an
look
argument
good.
like, but dude, it's the original actor. It's a hand. Who? No,
But it's his hand.
never change, Brickster. You're awesome, dude.
Wednesday's too popular not to make. Second most streamed show on Netflix ever. S Beam says they have this proto done. Pretty sure this will be out.
We'll see.
We'll
I
see.
heard that one before.
We'll see.
Still waiting
All
for
right,
my boy Drax.
my boy. Fuck that, man. That's bullshit. How they love doing it too. I feel
Oh,
like it's
Thunderbolts.
like
Anybody?
now. Yeah,
Where's the rest of the
Thunderbolts,
Thunderbolts?
Right.
Fantastic
I
Four.
thought you were saying like
Guardians.
something dropped. Whew, got my
Bullshit.
heart beating there.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so guys, we were literally just on the phone this morning on our drives to work, talking, and somebody brought up a figure and deal. I was like, God, I hate that figure. And I'm like, we should do a top 5 figures we don't like, because everybody does top 5, best figures. Like, why don't we do something like our least favorite figures, basically? So it's called like our top 5 that we hate. Doesn't mean we necessarily like absolutely hate them, but
We wanted to be negative tonight.
yeah, we
How
want to be
about that?
negative. So we wanted to grab the attention of the viewers. So we're gonna do a top 5 of our top 5 most hated in our collection. So not just in general. We have them in our collection. So let's bring this up, and we're gonna reveal number 5 right off the bat. We're just gonna talk briefly about them. And what's interesting is we actually have a couple that line up with each other right off the bat. And all right, so here we go. So one of those is, so here's our top 5. Number 5, DLO and I both have Doc Brown. I did have a hard time finding a 5th. Now, if this was stock Doc Brown, this would definitely be higher on my list because of the head sculpt and the laziness by Hot Toys with the sunglass holes to put the sunglasses.
Dude, they
from
should have
Back to the
given him a
Future 2.
tongue. He would have looked like
Yeah, right?
Einstein with a tongue. Like
There you
that
go.
picture. That'd been great.
But D'Lo and I both got the custom head sculpt from 1/6 kit, which really helps the figure. But D'Lo, tell me why this is still number 5 for you.
Well, for starters,
Well,
it's a reissue of Back to the Future 2 figure.
right.
So off the bat, incredibly lazy, right? In fact, if I remember, I haven't put the head sculpt in years, but I think it still has a little indentation, so where you can put the sunglasses on that do not come with this figure. But I don't know, man. I mean, the head sculpt definitely helps. I don't know who 1/6 kit got that from, but I mean, it definitely was a lifesaver. It definitely helped out a lot. But even that, over time, has got me just like, it's still not accurate.
There's no
He's
posters.
too
to do
young.
with the
He's not
figure.
old enough, So I mean, I don't know, man. It just for me, it's just like he is a figure that I bought simply because I needed a Doc Brown because I had a DeLorean. But if I didn't collect, or correction, if I didn't have a DeLorean, I would have skipped on this figure, but I felt like I had to get him out of necessity. And I look at him and I'm just like, you don't deserve to be here.
Well, and he's so limited. Like, he only gets a couple sets of hands. Like, there's just not much. He doesn't really hold the clipboard really well. Like, there's just not much he can do. So yeah, it's a tough figure to find a good look for. So yeah, we both have him at 5. Brick, you have an interesting one. You have Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, you guys know me in the Spider-Verse line. I absolutely love my Spider-Man, and when you get really excited for a figure and then it comes in and it disappoints you even in the slightest, it kind of just ruins everything for you. It's a good figure. It's fine. The plastic, things on his arm are super cheap, and they always get in the way when you're trying to move the figure around. And I know movie accurate, whatever, but the plastic, I don't know, it's just super cheap. And then he's super stiff as well. The stitching is bad on mine. I don't like the material that they used. Yes, it's better than that plastic shit that we saw when they first announced the figure. I get that, but it's still not a good material. Like, this is like the red and blue suit on steroids. like it's like, why is it so thick? Why couldn't it have been like a nice, I don't know, more clothy or something? I don't know, man. Like, people complain about Spider-Man, and anybody who complains about Spider-Man sells your Spider-Man figures, do not ever buy this one, because it's just it's extreme. But it looks cool. It looks fine. But if I ever try posing it or I move him or something, it just pisses me off.
Yeah, you can't pose it.
Right. It's kind of like Robin, like when you have, like that type of suit.
All right.
Now, if I can jump in real quick here, Brick, for a second.
Yeah.
What's crazy about yours being so low on your list is that if there was any figure that I personally would get from that line, I've seen that figure in person. I'm like, that sucker looks good. At least for my novice, not expert in Spider-Man eyes, right? I can't. You're the pro, right?
For sure. Yep.
But for me, the outside looking in, I was just like, okay, it's an improvement over the proto, and it's tall as hell. It's menacing. Yeah. I just feel like I don't feel like I need to pose it and make him look special. I can keep him right there, and it just looks good. So
yeah, he looks cool.
I'm super surprised. I think
anytime I put my hands on him, though, I don't like it. Like, I don't like the feel, the texture. I don't like anything.
Eventually, you'll break one of those things off of his gauntlets.
Oh yeah, man.
If it falls,
I move him just a little bit and it smacks up against something. You're like, oh shit.
I think there's something deeper behind your choice. I think last month changed you, man. You went to the movie with your family, had a good time. You saw Superman.
I did.
Your Superman, not that fake Henry Cavill Superman.
I've got 2 of those.
Everybody's all happy about
pre-ordered. I have 2 Hot Toys pre-ordered, 1 in-art pre-ordered.
Jesus.
That's how crazy I am.
So that's why this one's got to go.
Makes sense. Gotta go.
It makes sense. Gotta go.
I have a feeling that suit's gonna piss me off too for Superman.
You're gonna get 2. You're gonna be happy.
You get 2, one to pose and one to put in the museum.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, let's go to number 4 here. Number 4.
Oof.
Man, he looks even worse with the glasses
Briggs
off.
does not surprise me.
Yeah.
But DLO, let me go with you. You got the Flash here from Justice League. Why are you hating? It's not Ezra's fault, or it's not the figure's fault that Ezra's kind of a weirdo.
Well, it has nothing to do with Ezra at all. Actually, this is purely just the figure being too old. I feel like this figure aged out of my collection.
And it looked really good years ago. Like, it was
years ago,
spot on,
long time ago. But the new Flash, for its flaws, really made me clear to me, like, man, this figure is getting old. So plus the suit itself, like, if you pose that thing, man, that thing is probably like mush at this point.
Oh, so this is not the new one. This is the older one.
This is this is the original suit. But yeah, man, the whole Justice League line is just like, after seeing the BBS 2.0 Batman, it just really dawned on me how much this line has aged, and hasn't aged well, with the exception of Cyborg, because he was a newer figure and he still looks, in my opinion, fantastic.
My goodness. There we go. Bigger. I get it. I owned that figure for a hot minute too, and then I moved on from him. But he looked good for a moment in time, and now I could see too, like, he's definitely aged. So it's weird how that happens. Like these figures, it's like video games. They look so good, but then when the new thing comes out, you're like, good God, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
I got Hawkeye on there, and it's not that the figure looks bad or anything like that, but right out of the box, I tried to put him as Ronin, and the zipper frayed, so I couldn't use that. So I couldn't put him as how I really wanted him to look. And this is just one that I've struggled over time to just find a pose that I really love. Like I just have a hard time getting him to look in it like good in a natural pose. He's very like a stiff figure, doesn't have any abdomen crunch, so it's just really hard to get him into like a natural looking action pose. So although I think the figure aesthetically looks decent, it's just one that I've hated messing with, and just the fact that I can't even use that secondary outfit has always just pissed me off. So for that reason, I have him at number 4. And Brick is going to stick with Marvel. He has Doc Ock. I mean, honestly, Brick, you wouldn't have to say anything, and I would be like, "Yep, I get it."
Yep, next. No, I mean he looks the head sculpt does look slightly better in person. I will say that, but he still looks like, I don't know if you guys know Oliver Tree. He's a musician. Looks more like Oliver Tree. Look him up. You'll see what I mean. But also like the tentacles are super cheap. You know, like I got the tentacles, from Doc Ock for the integrated Spider-Man suit, and it's like metal, almost like it feels more die cast. Like it just feels stronger. And then with an actual figure, like the GOAT Doc Ock from like the best Spider-Man movie. You know, I know it's from No Way Home. I get it. But like,
dude, I just looked up Oliver Tree.
Yeah, thank you. Right?
Holy hell.
Yeah.
A little bit harsh. I don't know, man.
Maybe the hair. But I don't know, man. It's not a
You
good
don't see
figure.
it now.
No, I totally get it. Like that's a figure you get because you really need it, and you really tell yourself he looks better, but you're not fooling anybody. Like we all know they fucked up with that one.
Yep.
Let's see here. X-Man says at Jedi, I'm kind of with you on Hawkeye. I like the figure a lot, but he's very low on the ranking in my collection. Yeah, he doesn't stand out. Doesn't have that that presence. Jazzy says most hated my collection. Ebony Maw bootleg third party, peeling the shit. And shit, I want to burn it. Dang. And I actually thought about getting that figure back in the day too, when I was really high on like Endgame and all that stuff. Infinity War.
Thought that was going something else.
But yeah, third party. That's unfortunate. I was really excited for Doc Ock, but the face kept me away. Oh, look at this. Need Hawkeye from the show. Yeah, that one they teased.
Yes.
But again, did they tease that one with Kate Bishop? I don't think they showed him. I don't know. Like this Wednesday,
I thought they showed him at an event. At some event, he was like in the background.
Like
or
a proto. Yeah,
they actually showed a full proto of him there. Yeah.
Oliver Tree. Brick just ruined the figure.
You really need to. Whoever doesn't know who Oliver Tree is, like myself, that was quite a reaction to seeing.
Somebody's got to make an Oliver Tree figure with.
Dang.
Oh man.
What's his name? Alfredo or Alfred Molino or something like that?
Yeah, Alfred Molino.
The actor. Yeah. Somebody make a Oliver Tree figure out of his head sculpt.
Curtis says Moff Gideon, the first one. Yeah, that figure is so cheap.
That's
I don't
tough,
think a
man.
lot of people like that one. I got Gideon version 2, realized how much better the head was. I like the first one. Looks like the first one is his cousin or something.
It looks like he's melting. It's bad. It's very bad.
He's melting. Oh, good choices here at number 4, guys. And again, these aren't saying like, I mean, these are in our collection, so we kind of like them.
I liked him.
I can shit on stuff that I own.
Yeah. Number 3, we got some Star Wars. Jazzy will be happy, but number 3 could these? Man. I think DLO's is the most. Yeah, I get that, but I think mine and Brick might ruffle some feathers here. What do you think, DLO?
Started with me. Yeah, consider me ruffled. Okay, so obviously mine's an easy layup over here, but I'm very intrigued. I will go in the order of how intrigued I am. So I'm going to start you, Grim. Why? the GOAT.
He desperately needs a 2.0. This figure is so out of date. And I think the reason why I really don't like it is because I just bought it this year. So like right out of the box. And I kind of knew what I was getting, but still right out of the box, you're just like, wow, this body is super old. The head sculpt is super old. The proportions are not what they could be today. Like he's just such a ancient figure that he just really needs a 2.0. So sorry if I've offended anybody, but it's just a figure that I don't really enjoy as much as my other ones in my collection. And I think if they did a 2.0, it would be more than justified.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you don't mind me piggybacking off of that, because it's the same reason for Qui-Gon for me. If they did a 2.0, it could be a lot better. We never got a Obi-Wan Kenobi, from this movie to go with him. The proportions could be better, like you said about Luke. The sculpt could be better. I don't know, man. It's kind of just a boring figure.
I was gonna say
Yes, we got
Qui-Gon
them
is
all,
boring.
Yeah, he's just a boring figure.
Yeah, it's another one you can't really
that
do
movie,
much
so
with.
I needed him. I like having him, but like if I'm comparing to my other figures, like he's on the bottom 5.
He's on the shit list.
Yeah,
on
Duel
the
of Fates,
shit.
bro. Anything like that? You're a close number 2. You know that? You're not even like, it's not like Graham. You're like, you ran away with this one. Like it could have been. I could have flipped a coin and looked at you instead of Brick. So Qui-Gon, you are on record or saying episode 1 is, in your opinion, and I strictly say his opinion, I don't agree with his opinion, is the best Star Wars movie of all time.
No, I said that.
You said
He
that
said it's his
multiple
favorite.
times.
He said it's his favorite.
No.
It's your favorite number one
I said
all
that
time.
I said that I have the most fun watching Phantom Menace because of Duel of the Fates, the pod racing. I enjoy it a lot. I like the movie a lot. I will always say that the best though is The Empire Strikes Back.
Never heard you say that. I still think you said it's the best of all
Go
time.
back to the
I'm
go
going,
back to our
so I'm
live stream.
sticking
It's
to
fine.
it. Okay, hold
fine.
on though.
He's
So-
been very careful about how he projects.
I
Phantom
love the
Menace.
movie. It's the most underrated Star Wars movie.
He has said though it's his favorite, but he
You-
acknowledged that it's not the best.
You two
Yeah.
have gone through like training on how to talk YouTube
Dude,
lingo.
you have to because
I'm raw,
comments come at you, bro.
dude. Darth Maul with this Obi-Wan looks sick. Okay, I've
Yeah.
seen I've seen so many people do that awesome pose where like the lightsaber's coming out the other side of Qui-Gon. So that's cool. But I mean, I think the likeness to Liam Neeson is really good on this one over here. Granted, it comes in, it's a little bit dated. I mean, this one could use PERS. Maybe this one could get the artisan treatment. I've seen some beautiful custom work where people have actually rooted this figure, and it just looks incredible. But I don't know. Funny enough, I saw Phantom Menace last night, man, for the first time in like years. So I mean, this one to show up tonight is a bit surprising for me, but to each their own.
Brick, we've definitely pissed some people off, so we'll get to those comments in a little bit.
Oh.
But let's
God forbid you put a Star Wars fig. There's like 1,000 of them. None of them are bad.
again with DLO's selection. I mean, there's not really. I mean, you don't have to use the shitty head sculpt. So I guess explain why outside of that this is one of your more hated figures.
Well, the Paul Rudd head sculpt obviously is infamous.
It's bad.
Right at this point. We all have seen it at some point. But yeah, man, I'll be honest with you, man. I bought it out of hype for Endgame, and I really wanted to kind of collect the whole team, if you will. But like, man, I overlooked a lot of things about this figure that I didn't like just to complete a line. So it's just one of those figures that just like over time, like I just regret because like no one wants this figure. I can't sell this. I can't even give it away for free. So it's kind of like
I'll take it for free.
Well, speaking
would.
of selling, like none of these are my top 5 except for maybe my number 1. Like I would never sell these figures. Like maybe Qui-Gon if they made a 2.0, but like but like I don't plan on selling these figures right now.
I
Like,
will trade
they're in my collection. What you got?
I will trade you a few Pokemon cards
Oh my God.
and some gum for $20.99.
What kind of gum?
What kind of gum do you like?
Big Chew.
You know what? No, give me some of that bazooka.
I got Trident. Best I got. Take it or
I
leave it.
What flavor?
What flavor do you like?
Bazooka.
It's not a flavor.
Oh,
That's
boy.
a brand.
Oh boy.
I get you some mint. Trident. Best I can do.
Mint.
It's been
Getting
open.
back on track here. That Ant-Man though is a tough one to pose too with that suit.
I got a pretty good pose on that one. They're actually quite fond of here, but I'm never going to take it out of that pose because it's the only poses ever look good in. So
Sure. Yeah, I mean, out of mine, I wouldn't sell Doc Brown or Hawkeye, or even Luke unless they came out with a 2.0 Luke. So I'm with you on that one, Brooke. Like, I'm not looking to sell these figures. It's just, hey, they're the lowest on the totem pole, right?
Yep.
DLO, on the other hand, would sell any one
I'll
of
sell
them.
all this. I'll sell you guys. I
Yeah,
don't care. I'm ruthless like that.
$10.
All right, let's see here. Let me check in with the chat before we go to number 2 here.
Everyone's mad at me.
You deserve it.
A New Hope Luke is not bad, just old.
Yeah, probably.
How dare you with Qui-Gon?
See?
How did Farm Boy Luke make the list?
I don't know.
Not my boys, Qui-Gon and Luke.
I was shocked too.
Well, that Doc Hawk is effing amazing
DLO,
in my
how shocked
opinion.
I don't know. Slightly disagree with that one, but all right.
2.0 Qui-Gon definitely needs to happen. Darth Kibble's top 5. Rescue. I actually like that one.
I do like the tailoring on Doc Ock. Like his the clothing is awesome.
Everything
good.
besides the head looks great. That's what
Yep,
she said.
and the tentacles.
Ooh, Endgame Hulk. I got D-Lo to take that one for me. Worst version of Hulk and a bad.
What a good
figure.
friend he is. I hear you hear the pride in how you said that there.
Watch
Yeah,
it
I
be
got
number
that
one.
dumbass to get that for me.
For a
Yeah.
death trooper with a peeling pauldron.
That was not like that. I stand by that story. Also, if anybody's looking for an Endgame Hulk, hit me up
I
after the stream.
stand by that. I'll take Qui-Gon off your hands if you don't want it, Brick, says Johnny.
Ooh, and he put the
Darth
sunglasses
Kibble's
on. so
Batman Begins
slick.
2.0. Yeah, stock. That one, dude, if my Begins was still stock, probably won't even be in the collection anymore. But
Yeah.
Infinity
probably didn't
War
make that
Black
far.
Widow.
Is
I don't know,
this?
First Order Stormtrooper.
Oof. Yeah.
We got Nick's Collectibles stopping by. What's going on, Nick? Hope you're doing well.
Oh gosh, he sensed something.
Oh,
He
gosh.
sensed that there was a Spider-Man in my top 5.
Jables. Luke comes with some cool accessories. The fishing hat alone. Yeah.
Fun fact, mine is actually rocking that getup right now as we speak. Got my do back.
All right. All right. Ooh, Jazzy says, what's worse, Smart Hulk or Captain Marvel? Is Captain Marvel still on Sideshow?
Probably.
Probably.
That's insane. All right, let's go
Yeah.
to number 2 here. Oh, a little another
Oh.
matchy match, and another
Oh.
Star Wars figure for me. So you guys have you have Vision, and I've seen that one in person as well. I've seen it in a shop. I've seen it at Brick's house, and I definitely agree with you guys there. But walk me through it. Why he's number 2?
Brick, I'll let you take the reins on this one. You did so good with Qui-Gon.
Yeah, I mean, I got him because of Wanda.
Yeah.
First off, the ankle on a lot of these figures is effed up. The cape is probably the worst cape ever. It's the shittiest plasticky. I don't even know what it's made out of. It feels like, you know what it feels like? Remember when you're a kid and you have those little like army men with the parachutes and it always gets tangled up? That's what that fucking cape feels like to me. It's a really terrible
Dang.
cape. And I do like the rest of his suit though, like that blue material, like that material on him. That feels good. And the sculpt is fine, but like everything else, it's like I only have him for that reason. The cape is terrible.
What's weird is he's a flying character, and the fact that you can't put him in a flight pose and have the feet tilted downward.
Oh no, because the ankle, the feet
Right.
will fall
That's what's
I thought it was just
the
me,
worst
and then
thing about
everyone's
this
like, "No, me
damn
too."
figure.
off. Damn.
You literally have him in flight pose, and his feet are straight 90-degree angle. Like it just doesn't look natural.
Yeah.
What do you think, DLO?
Yeah, I gotta concur for everything that Brick has said. He was very elegant with his answer for that one there. So good on you there, buddy. No, I've owned the Age of Ultron one and this one over here, and I was excited to pick this one up here because the Age of Ultron one was terrible. I mean, Vision was not red; he was practically pink in that one there. So I was like, all right, the next one's got to be better. And in some ways, it's better, and in some ways, it actually got worse than that one there. The cape, for example, Brick, so much better on the original one, and it just intentionally made it worse. Don't know why. But
well, you know what's crazy is Wanda from the same show. Her cape is like one of the best capes Hot Toys has done.
Yep.
Like it's really good.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I mean, I'm a big fan of the character of Vision. Paul Bettany's like
100%
portrayal is just like, again, not a character I really follow too much in the comics, and just like he made it a great character in the MCU. So I really wanted him there, but yeah, honestly, like this one needs a 3.0.
Yeah.
So
when they have that show coming out, right? Visions or something like that.
yeah, but that's the other thing too. Like, is it going to be the all white new Vision from the end of WandaVision? Sorry for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, but like I don't want that one. I want this one. You know.
Yep.
So we might have missed the boat on that, which is kind of disappointing because I don't think he did well enough. I think that one like was heavily discounted Sideshow. It might even still be there for all we know. But
The white one?
White one or the red one. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could still be there, but yeah. Disappointing figure because I had high hopes for that because once you pair it to Wanda, like there you go. You got that awesome duo.
Yeah.
So
I just closed the poll too for the Wednesday. If you're interested in picking up Wednesday, and we had 38 votes, 73% said no, they're not interested. So just FYI on that.
Gotcha.
Kind of a niche figure. We'll see. I have the Armorer, and outside of her having single jointed arms, which is a real pain in the rear, this figure was kind of rushed. This was one of like the first ones that was like announced and like released like right away. Like the screws are exposed in the bottom of the feet. The fur on the I don't know what you want to call it, but her faux fur is just like shedding everywhere, and it just seems like a really rushed figure. But also, she's just boring as hell. Like I was really hoping season 3 they would have fleshed out her character a little bit more. Still hoping like the movie might. But other than that, it's super boring. It's really just kind of why I don't like the figure. This is my second go around with her, and I'm sick of her again. So I'm keeping her in the collection because I couldn't give her away if I wanted to. It's just like Ant-Man. So it's really just going to be hopefully the movie kind of, she has a good arc and makes it worthwhile. And then she will have a good arc, and what they'll do is they'll reissue her with the chrome helmet that they teased a while ago. So
yeah, I still have hopes for her as a character because the season 1 she was a total badass.
Yeah, she was.
yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Do you guys remember the
Season 1
rumors
was
of
so
like
good.
season 3? Like, she's gonna take off her helmet, and we're gonna find out like who she is and all that stuff, and it just never happened. Just
I thought she was going to betray Mando and the rest of the Mandalorians that whole season, and nothing. It's the worst writing in a while. Terrible stuff.
yeah. Kibble says bad figure and can't pose worth shit. Yeah, I've been drinking, Clinton. Come on, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Prefer.
Far, man. Just ordered Endgame Scarlet Witch, not Artisan though. Good for you, Jazzy.
That's awesome.
The superior figure.
Get the artisan.
They're both still in stock, the Visions.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's something else, like with these Marvel figures, like some of these have been in stock since I damn near started collecting like 5 years ago.
That
That is
insane.
insane. That's nuts. And one of those wasn't from the beginning of that, but it's been in stock for a very long time. And it's DLO's number 1, and it's no surprise. It's Captain Marvel. Like that thing, you can still get the solo movie Captain Marvel from Sideshow. And
Actually, I'd have to disagree now. I just pulled it up here, and She's finally waitlisted.
The first cap. Which one?
First
Yours
Captain
or-
America.
Okay.
Captain Marvel, excuse me.
Oh man, I was thinking about
Marvel.
picking her up.
Captain
Wow.
Marvel.
That
Yeah,
is insane. But here we have our number ones. Mine's the only one that's not a Hot Toys figure, but it is still a 6-scale figure. I'll just start with mine really quick. It's Edward Scissorhands. It's the Art Figures Scissorhands, and aesthetically, it looks really nice. Like I like having it, but it's a figure I hate because if you touch it, the scissors will fall off. You had to put this thing together. The straps didn't fit. The scissors are super delicate. They don't fit right either. You had basically had to put it together like an in-art figure, and it was a super headache, super nightmare. So I don't ever change the pose. It's a set it and forget it figure, which kind of sucks, but I love it, but I hate it at the same time. So there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
It sucks because that's a very niche character, and not many people have made that or are going to be making that there. So
It's just a pain in the ass.
great character, some of Tim Burton's best stuff there, but like, yeah, that's a tough one. I'll take your word for it there because I personally have not seen anything about that figure besides your review, but that's a bummer because I love that movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, he looks good now. It's just don't touch him. Don't even look at him.
It's one of my favorite movies. Top 3.
It's a good one. Brick, you got White Widow.
Yeah, I mean,
Ellie
this is
Widow.
no secret. I mean, the head sculpt, the hair, it's all bad. I mean, Yelena, I got her because I got Yelena, and Yelena's like suit is better, her sculpt, like everything is just better on Yelena. And I don't know, man. This Black Widow, she looks like she's got a gut, or like a pregnant or something. Like this does not match up with Scarlett Johansson in my eyes. Yeah, it's a pretty bad figure.
I always
do
thought she
have-
looked goofy, man. Like, it's so
Yeah.
weird coming from Endgame. I thought Endgame, like, that's the best sculpt they've ever done of Black Widow,
And I
then
really-
they
and I
followed
really
with this
like-
one.
Yeah, and I really like the Black Widow and the black suit from this movie. I have that one as well. But like this one is so, I don't know, man.
Pregnant Scarlet.
Like she's bad. Yeah.
Uh,
Hot.
Okay, well, we know your fetish, pal.
Yeah, right.
You go to naughty jail.
Boink.
I will have to take your word on for that one, Kibbles. I am one and done with Captain Marvels. All right. Yeah, I guess I might as well talk about my Captain Marvel.
Yeah, go
over
talk
here.
about it.
Yeah, man, this may go down as the only figure I've ever bought in my entire time of collecting, and it'll wind up in the trash one day. Just no, it just has nothing going for it. Number one, overly produced. Two, no one wants it. Three, mine. and I'm only speaking for mine. Peeling, and only just from bending elbows and bending knees. Nothing crazy. And just like literally right now, I have her in my display, and I was just like looking at her the other night, and just like arms, all of it, just all
That's
coming
sad.
off, all coming off, just from bending it. Like you can't even bend that figure without it creasing, and then eventually ripping apart. It's just like, well, I'll never get that money back. So, yeah, I think hands down, from my experience, and I speak only on mine. I'm sure there's going to be a Captain Marvel fan out there that I'm going to offend, but I'm sorry for that one person who likes her. I'm probably going to throw her out once she's completely peeled.
What else do you do? Sell the head sculpt for $20?
Who wants that head sculpt, man? That head sculpt looks like every person that has asked for a manager I've ever met. No one's going to want that thing.
That's a good
I mean,
one.
stop me when I'm lying, please, guys. I mean, if I'm out of line, if I've offended somebody, let me know. I'm sorry. I saw her at Target this weekend. I've seen her before. Like, it's come on. No one's gonna want that for $20.
Oh man. Yeah.
I will
Nobody
not give
wanted
it
the
my
first
dog
one.
to chew. I love my dog too much to give him that.
Nobody
Magic.
wanted the second one. Yeah. Well, gosh, that was funny. Here's our list, guys. Top 5 most hated in our collections. Who do you agree with most? DLO, you might get your first victory tonight. Sounds like so far.
It took you guys 2 freaking years to love me.
The people are on your side. I think Brick and I really misstepped with our number 3s. I think we
Yeah, you really did.
D'Lo's smart not to put any Star Wars on there. He's like, I'm not
exactly. D'Lo knew what he was doing.
He knew what he was doing.
Shit on all the Marvel. You guys had the most Marvel.
Played to the crowd tonight.
To be fair, like 80% of my figures are like Spider-Man related, so I was gonna have a couple on there,
right?
That were Spider-Man.
Brick's got 4 Marvel. D'Lo's got 3. I only had the 1. I had 2 Star Wars.
DC. Okay, 1 DC figure.
Brick with 1. D'Lo with none. I had no DC on mine, and D'Lo was the only one with a DC figure. So.
Played it loose and dangerous with that one. Took my chance.
Yeah. I had some figures that like broke over time. That would have been like if I still had Black Suit Superman where I broke the ankle. That probably would have been one on my list instead. But a lot of the figures that I don't like, I've sold. So like again, a little bit hard to pick a top 5. But these kind of would be it.
I thought about Ahsoka, the first one.
Oh,
but I still think she's a really good figure. So I didn't put her on there, just because of, like, all the fear of the elbows and things that people had issues with. That's not a good figure. Like when you have that many issues. But I don't know. I like it.
I get it, man. Adam, you watch your mouth. It's a piece of shit. Yeah, I actually. When I got her right out of the box, her arm broke too, and I wasn't even like really pushing it, but it was seized up, and it just snapped. So luckily, Sideshow sent me another one for that. But yeah, it's a real clunker. Captain Marvel is what swayed me. I almost leaned Brick until I saw her, but I also like Doc Ock.
You voted with your heart. I appreciate that, Curse. Thank you.
D'Lo, just pose her getting smacked into the dirt by Thanos.
That's an option. I just have her posted like that attention kind of military kind of thing so I can kind of hide the arms. But yeah, it's bad. It's super bad.
Yeah, and actually, until you guys have said this, I forgot that my arm broke. So just another strike against it. Ben Thomas says, damn it, I missed why you didn't like Edward. Can I have it? No, you can't have it. It's just I wouldn't even sell it to anybody because I'm not packing it up and taking it apart because it's such a pain to put together and it's a fragile figure, but it looks great. So having said that, I don't mind having it on the shelf, but I can never repose it. So it's unfortunate.
Dang. So you love it, but you hate it.
Yep. Let's close this. Hope you guys had a chance to vote. Only 21 votes, so we'll put an asterisk next to this since we didn't really have a big turnout. But
oh yeah, when I win, it's an asterisk. Yeah.
D'Lo, whose list do you agree with the most? 71% said D'Lo the Collector, and then hey Brick, you and I tied with 14%. So.
They made me their leader, Graham. I started a movement. Feels good. Feels good.
All right, I had fun doing that. We had a fun show. We're gonna call it quits because we're almost to the 2.5 hour mark, and it's typically where we stop anyway. No announcements though. Anybody want to check one more time?
One final refresh. I've been checking.
You guys are pretty good in the chat about letting us know
because my sources tell me Wolverine.
It's gonna be like
coming out tonight.
20 minutes after we get off the air.
My sources. I have sources now. They tell me Wolverine. Any second now.
Any second.
Any second.
Remember when
It'd be a
How You Figure would come on and it'd be like, so stay streaming tonight, guys. I know something's gonna happen.
Yeah. Never happened when he said that. Not once. Not once. We stayed.
Exactly.
Not once did it happen.
Ansel says, no way I would even want one of those figures of D'Lo's. Bad mushroom trip there.
There you go.
How's that make you feel, D'Lo? Keep in mind, these are in
I'm conflicted because I won, but I still feel like I'm the biggest loser. So I don't know. thank you guys in the chat. Appreciate it. I guess.
That's true. It's a good way of looking at it. But great show, guys. Good to be back. Episode 111 here, wrapping up. Brick, why don't we start with you? What you got going on your channel, and where can the people find you?
Yeah, you can find me over on Brick Artemis YouTube channel. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook. Definitely find me in our Wolfpack Facebook group. I also just came out with the Scarlet Witch Hot Toys figure review, unboxing, more of a reaction. So go check that out. It was a lot of fun. Most likely, it's not official, but planning on doing Beagle 6 this weekend, Saturday night. Might push it back an hour though, so find me over there. And that's pretty much it. Things are going to be slowing down for me, even though they've already kind of slowed down. I have a kid who is keeping me busy every single night during the weekday, Monday through Saturday, really, with football and baseball and soccer. So you might not be seeing me much. That's all.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Besides on here.
I know.
Yeah.
News to us.
Well,
I mean, I'll be. Yeah, you guys will be seeing me. I just.
Unreal.
what the hell was that? It sounded like a going away speech over there.
You guys won't be seeing me.
But I will be here.
Oh man.
It's a bummer.
All right. Jeez, DLO, can you follow that up?
Man, I mean, I hope so. I hope I can do a little better than that. Like, what a downer for end of a great stream we had here. Well,
Just saying, I'm gonna be busy.
I'm slowly getting back to this stuff over here. Pop D-Lo's been busy working his butt off. Exciting stuff for me. Personal growth is fantastic, but it just leaves less time for the collection. And believe it or not, like my today's like my Friday for working now, so I'm gonna be cleaning my room for the next 24, possibly 48 hours.
Be a fly on the wall.
So yeah, but for me, like right now, I've got a backlog of figures to open up. It's been a heavy July/August for me with invoices and more on the way. And I got to make room, and I got to figure out which figures I want to get out the collection and sell those as well too. So I'm kind of like
there you just gave us.
Yeah, yeah. If anybody want any of those, like, there you go. All available. Bonus one, Hulk. Graham gave me personally. He signed the copy for me. I'm putting that up there as well too.
People would want that. It's been in my collection and yours.
That is kind of a cool.
Give it to Brick for a week, and then we could say like everybody in the
I've
Wolfpack
touched it.
had this.
That is kind of.
I've been able to put my hands on it. So.
He's touched it. I don't know where. I'll ask him later. But Graham has definitely had it. He's posted. I've had it. I've posed it. And yeah, I mean,
it looked really good next to Hera.
If you want Wolfpack history, then hit me up for that Hulk after this here. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be cleaning my room like a good boy. And once I have a clean working space, I'm gonna figure out what I should put out content-wise here, because I feel like I missed the boat on my Paul review. I've seen like 50 million. Have you guys actually Googled that thing? Like how many in our Paul reviews? It's like a million.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like reviewing that thing anymore.
Right.
You know? But whatever. It's a great figure. There, spoiler, I saved it for you. But
OG fan says y'all sign it and run a giveaway.
No, I don't want to give anything away.
He wants money.
What do you think this stream is? Or we just give things away? You're just like, we're gonna buy your love? No. You buy it. I get you a good deal though.
Do a raffle.
But I'll raffle it for money.
Yeah,
there you go.
But yeah, great stream, guys. I mean, this was so much fun. Missed you all. Missed you guys, of course, as well, Brick and Graham.
Thank you.
But yeah, once I get into the swing of things, I'll make a formal announcement about it. But for now, I'm just being a collector.
Well, while these guys have basically said they don't have time for you, I have done about 6 videos in the last 2 weeks on reviews for Sideshow Star Wars.
That was me.
And Hot Toys. So, yeah, go check out my stuff. I definitely just came out with Hera. this past week. A bunch of Sideshow classics, some Grails. And tomorrow, Padawan Ahsoka, tomorrow morning, will be available for the general audience. Right now, it's members only. So check that one out. Next week will be Ahsoka Anakin. And I'm looking forward to that. And then probably the week after that will be Return of the Jedi Han Solo. So if you're sad about Brick choosing his family over you, or DLO choosing his work over,
Leaving the
over
hobby.
you, come
I'm
to
just
the
collecting
Jedi,
more.
and I got you covered.
Totally took that out of context, but okay. Yeah, self-promotion. Why not? But
It was fun being back. We will be back next week for episode 112, and we will be better than ever. So hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Stay safe out there, and hey, too sweet.
Ooh, too sweet, everybody. Have a great night.
Rick, does that mean you're not doing Bugle 6?
No, it's every other week. I make
All right.
time for that. Saturday
Every other
night.
week. You'll make
So
time for
literally everything is exactly the same. Guys, I'm sorry. He just made you like all nervous for nothing. Literally, he just wanted sympathy. I'm glad.
that.
Good for
He'll be
you.
here.
For not
He'll
giving
be
it
on
to him.
Bugle.
Good for you.
All is
Don't
well.
fall for that. Give him shit next time
We
you're at
should.
Bugle 6.
It's all good.
Goodbye,
Which is-
everybody.
The other week after this. Too sweet.
Too sweet. Too sweet.